Hello, hello, hello. This should be working. Hello? Yeah, it should be. Okay, good. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, Maddie. Hello, how are you? I hope everything's good. Ah, I know it's a holiday, so I really assume there's not gonna be many people on tonight because it's Christmas Eve. But yeah, I hope everyone had a great day today. I certainly did. You guys are fucking awesome. Maybe if more of you hop on, I can definitely tell you like how I feel and all that stuff. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Like, you guys are great. So yeah. But hope everyone's doing well. I mean, today's not gonna be a crazy stream. I mean, it's just gonna be me chilling. It's not like an official quote-unquote birthday stream. I'm just doing this because I'm like, have nothing else to do right now. I could be like a voice call or something. Fuck it, why not? I mean, maybe I'll hop into a voice call later if you guys in chat ask me to do so. If you want to talk about something, I'd be happy to bring you guys on, talk about some shit. I know Maddie and I were having some discussion yesterday, but I abruptly had to cut it off because I got a call. So yeah, welcome one, welcome all. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just get set up with everything that I need to do to work. Not really going to cover too much in the way of articles today. It's more so postponed for, I guess, the end of the week? I don't know when to stream. I guess Friday would be the best day. I can't get to a lot of these Gorilla streams lately because, I'm a busy person. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just that I'm a busy person. Yeah, we talked about butts. Yep, we were talking about butts. That's correct. That is 100% true. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, today, just hung out with my family, saw you guys wish me. Really appreciated it. It was awesome, right? I even got some stuff drawn of me, which I never expected for a small-ass person like myself, but both literally and figuratively, of course, but it's fucking, it's humbling. It's very nice. I respect and like every single one of you. You guys are great. Let me just sign into my GitHub here because I gotta do some stuff there as well. So, I guess... Oh, fuck off, GitHub. You want my 2FA? Take your 2FA and shove it up your ass. What I was gonna plan on doing is just editing my website a bit more. And then... probably, adding all the fan art you guys made to the gallery. Because that's really important, right? I was debating on if I should make a separate gallery for fan art, considering that I have some fan art, and I'm really surprised that I do. I didn't know I'd be a person to have fan art made of, but I'll take it. I really appreciate every single bit of effort that comes into free art like that, so thank you. But yeah, I know it's still like early dinner time, whatever, so I'm just gonna be chilling, chatting, whatever, and that stuff. So let me switch to my... Oop, that is ReTube Studio. Let me close all that nonsense. Let me switch to my work and stream. If you guys got anything you want to talk about, feel free to let me know, but I'm probably just gonna be yapping the entire time, honestly, because, I mean, to be fair, you guys pretty much understand that at this point. I am the biggest serial yapper on the planet. So yeah, oh my gosh. Alright, fire VS Code. I was also... Oh yeah, I have my fucking birthday messages here as well. Oh my god. I always plan out, like, all of my messages and things I do in VS Code, because, it makes it so much... It's just so much easier to type in. I don't know, maybe VS Code is just a pretty good piece of software, honestly. That's just very useful, you know? Say someone they found endometriosis in... Oh, saw someone say they found endometriosis in men. Really? Interesting. That is very interesting, considering that endometriosis is basically menstrual tissue. Does it cause cramping? Let me look it up. I mean, based on the literature, men can have endometriosis. Here we go. Can men have endometriosis? Anyone can have endometriosis. Much more likely. The most recent research was published in 2018. 16 cisgender men have been diagnosed with the condition. What causes it? Obesity could be a risk factor. Cirrhosis. Things that occur before birth. That's what I would assume. So, I just want to talk about one thing. Whenever, let's say, a guy comes in with a tumor, right, that is from non-guy cells, for example. Actually, this is more common in women. Let's just talk about that. So, let's say a woman comes into the clinic with a tumor and they find a tumor, right? And the woman is like has more male appearing features, deeper voice, and things like that, and something called virilization. This is actually possible because, you know, as an embryo, there is no differentiation of gender until it actually differentiates. So you can have embryonic tissue just hide out in the genital organ area. So you have tumors like a Sertoli Leydig cell tumor, and I'll look that up here. Sertoli Leydig cell. And this is a commonly tested boards thing because... Oh, Jesus Christ, let me get rid of that. This is a very commonly tested boards question because it is really supposed to help the test taker differentiate between PCOS and this tumor, right? An ovarian tumor, or it could be an adrenal tumor, another one. But this tumor basically forms around the tissues, and Sertoli and Leydig cells are like gamete-producing cells in men, right? I have those, but most women don't have those, right? They have theca and granulosa cells to do similar stuff. Hey Tyler, thanks for the wishes. Thank you so much. Hey, how you doing? I was talking about the Sertoli Leydig cell tumor since Maddie brought up endometriosis in men as for like embryonal tissue. But yeah, finishing up my point here. Basically, when a Sertoli Leydig cell tumor starts expressing itself, you're going to start to see masculine features come about because it's technically producing increased testosterone, which is causing the virilization of the female. So it's an interesting piece of thing. Like, you can have an embryonic tissue that you can, like, see male stuff in a female, and it's not like some, you know, genetic... It's like not like some genetic defect or anything like that. There are genetic conditions that will cause you to not have a uterus or to develop testes, and even though you appear as a female. Like, there's a lot of things. And it's like all a bunch of chromosomal junk. But this one is interesting because it just forms by itself inside, and you start to have male conditions, and it's like, ooh, that's why. But yeah, anyways, that was my point. Anyways, thanks for the birthday wishes, Tyler. I appreciate it. If you guys don't know, I am becoming a creaker. I'm not a clanker, I'm a creaker, right? I creak around, all my joints. The joints are moving around, man. Ah, great, we got an ad. Boomer? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm the same way. Ah, damn. We are all the same way in here, let's be real. Most of my viewers are not under the age of, like, 25, maybe? I don't fucking know at this point. Or 20. I guess 20. I don't fucking know. I know I attract older people. I like the boomers, okay? Alright, anyways, let me, So yeah, what'd you do today, Tyler? What'd you do today, Maddie? How'd you guys spend your Christmas Eve? I bet it was fun. Or you just sat at home. That's a good thing to do as well. Oh, man. Work? Fair enough. That's one thing to do. I know. I got a flat... Oh, great, we got an ad break. I'll react to a flat tire after said ad break. Fuck Twitch with its stupid-ass ads, bro. Bum-ass platform. Can't get anything right. Fuck you. Alright, nevertheless. Oop, that is my... Shit, hold on. Just moving this to the side so I can see what's going on there. Okay, good. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people in hospitals especially, they go to work for Christmas Eve because it's like a... What is it? You know, because they don't really give a fuck about the people's well-being, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I really wish that Christmas Eve to, like, the 26th would just be off for everybody. Because, like, on a paper of a man with endometriosis. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Take a look. I'm just gonna edit my gallery. As you guys haven't seen, I'm gonna go to the website here because I just got published it. DOI. Okay, I'll take a look. But yeah, so I added a little table of contents thingy. We got this. I need to fix the jumping, but other than that, it's good. It jumps to the stream time, it jumps to the lore, and then it jumps to the gallery. Just like that, right? And then the reference sheet, I tweaked the light box a bit. We got Monami's angel outfit here, which I'm going to adjust the Photoshop, and I'm also going to add her doctor outfit in here. You guys know her doctor outfit? Let me wait for the ads to finish. Doctor outfit looks just like this. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of it, let me know, but I usually use that on, like, medical education streams, because, you know, it makes sense. Let me look up the DOI. I haven't used DOIs, like, ever, so forgive me. Ah, beautiful. Fuck you, Cloudflare. Go eat my ass. Let's see. So, endometriosis occurs when a tissue resembling endometrial glands grows in ectopic sites, causing infertility and pain, yada yada yada. I know this shit. Has been found in the lower GU tract of men. 40-year-old man presents to his PCP with abdominal pain. Further imaging discovered a midline mass. Surgical removal led to diagnosis of endometriosis. There's theories on the etiology. So endometriosis becomes symptomatic. Cessation of estrogen therapy and careful surgical intervention may successfully relieve the associated symptoms. So this is not 100% true, actually. I'm gonna, like, but actually this, you know. I think I have a Monami emoji there, I'm not sure. But this is not 100% accurate because there is a type of endometriosis that can get to the point where you gotta, like, well, I guess it can be taken out via surgery, but you gotta take it out, like, the entire fucking uterus, and sometimes the endometriosis just, like, can't be found at all, so it just remains there. Like, endometriosis, if you guys don't know, and especially guys, because obviously women know this a lot more, is that it's basically ectopic tissue that is uterine, and it just implants itself in random spots. It could be in the abdomen, it could be the ovary, it could be even near the bladder. So it's not just limited to your GU tract, right? Excision and ablation for endometriosis. Yeah, exactly. But that's only if you can find it, right? If it's, like, buried, you can't really find it that easily, then you're kind of stuck with it until you can, right? But yeah, you shouldn't be taking any hormone therapies, as basically this is menstruating tissue. So whenever you have your period, then the endometriosis is going to react in the same way, and it's going to cause, like, it's going to have terrible pain. Stage 4 endo, her bladder and uterus were stuck together. Yeah, that'll do it. Endometriosis, as I actually recently learned, can cause abnormal urination, if I remember correctly. Oh, fuck that shit. It can cause abnormal urination, so it just starts, acting, and then it starts compressing everything, and then it causes fucking incontinence, or it can cause dysuria, or it can cause, like, urinary pain in addition to the uterine pain. It's bad. It's really bad. And I'm very sorry that it fucking exists. Terrible. But yeah, I mean, I assume endometriosis would be more embryonic in nature, considering that's when the stuff develops, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll look at this in my own time, Tyler. I will be happy. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. We can look at this now if you guys are interested, right? I don't mind. We can look at this now. Fuck it. Let's see. I'm just gonna do a quick skim because that's why, like, whenever I do paper reading streams I always, you know, look at the paper beforehand, do all the highlights and stuff. I think I could look at it here. This doesn't look too long. Like, it's just a case report from the looks of it. So let's see. So we can skip this. I just literally talked about fucking endometriosis as a whole. The 40-year-old man, yada yada yada, worsening intermittent RLQ pain radiating to his right flank. He was described as a constant delay with intermittent sharp pain for the last 3 days. He had feelings of being bloated with abdominal discomfort. He has a past medical history of asthma, hypertension, obesity with BMI of 35.7, while the family history of significant for ovarian cancer. So even though he probably is not going to have ovarian cancer. He has mpreg. Don't mention that word to me. I've been threatened. Listen, I've been threatened by a certain grand total of 2 people that threaten to fucking mpreg every single time I just say anything about them. They're like, I'm gonna mpreg you. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Is Nep one of the 2? No, Nep surprisingly isn't one of the 2. Surprisingly, no. I would have assumed she would be, but she's interested in plant preg, not mpreg, so that's fair. Anyways, let's keep going. So he was treated of a course of high-dose steroids for asthma exacerbation. Is it still mpreg if your model is fem? That is true. That is very true. Is it still mpreg? I mean, yeah, please don't preg monomy. That just goes without saying. She's very innocent. I'm not, on the other hand. I'll make sure to get her in on it. Tyler, I swear to God. You're gonna start DMing me. Bro, why are you not mpreg yet? Also, speaking of Nep, Rixie and Vix, I have to talk to Nep. We're planning to do another collab sometime in the future, so be on the lookout for that. Should be fun. I don't know if Vix will be on tonight. Oh god, I have to show this, but let's keep reading this paper. Isha. Hey, Isha. Oh, God, you walked out the Mpreg, didn't you? I have to clear out the air, okay? How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. It's my birthday today, so I'm just chilling out for the night. You know, nothing official. Like, oh my God, it's a birthday stream. You know, personally, when it comes to, like, event-based streams, unless it's, like, something I really want to talk about, that type of event, like a Christmas stream, New Year's stream. Thank you, thank you. Like a Christmas stream or a New Year's stream, I don't know. I mean, I just do what I do usually. I don't really, like, have, like, anything planned for Christmas or New Year's. If you guys as a community want to organize something and hop me in on it, we could do, like, a community thing, I'd be down. I'd 100% be down. Yeah, thank you so much for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big, like, oh my God, let's do Christmas activities. I'm playing some Christmas lo-fi right now, but that's about it. Oh, yeah, wait. Let me throw on a Santa hat. Fuck, I completely forgot about that. Hold on. Right now, we're reading a paper that Tyler sent about male endometriosis. So, yeah, because, like, you know, male endometriosis is cool. Let me see. Santa hat. Yes, Santa hat. Maybe. Yeah. Let's go. Fuck off. Also, as you guys know, I'm not on a Windows machine, so I'm streaming through like a green screen. That's why you can see all that shit. Good enough. Okay. Oh God, let me zoom it down a bit. Hey, there we go. How do you guys like that, huh? She's very happy in her little Santa hat, as you can see. Let me hide all those icons there. Little festive, you know? How's your Christmas Eve been, eShadow? You enjoying it? Work? Chilling? You know, anything works. Projects? I'd agree with that. I fucking drove today to get back from my place for my birthday. My folks. I had some fun with them. We chilled, hung out, stuff like that. And yeah. It's always good to, like, visit family during Christmas if you can, right? Because, especially, I feel like now, and I'm speaking with this with an endometriosis paper, I apologize, but I feel like nowadays, now that I'm working, I feel like visiting family is much harder, especially because I have to work, like, pretty much every day. So, every chance I get to, like, visit family, I'm gonna take it as much as I can, because, like, it's very, like, helpful to just, like, eject myself once in a while from, like, being by myself, because it's definitely taxing. Like, I could say, for a fact, school, rotations, whatever, has taken, like, a huge toll on my mental health, and it's gotten me through, and I've been, you know, relying on them for a lot. Been good on a trip with family, so it's a nice break from normal lifestyle. Exactly, right? Yeah, I don't know if like, you guys agree with, like, the mental health aspect of just, like, taking a break and ejecting away from everything. I mean, obviously, having your parents do shit for you is very nice as well. Oh, yeah. Anyways. Alright. Sorry, I got a little bit sappy there. I just like talking about shit. Alright, so we got the case presentation here. Basically, 40-year-old man presents with the abdominal pain. There's a dull ache with sharp pains for the last 3 days, so he's technically having his menstrual period. The social history, so he had asthma, hypertension, obesity, while his family history was significant for ovarian cancer. As Maddie said, that makes him mpreg. So, on the physical exam, he has distended abdomen with right lower quadrant tenderness, but no CVA tenderness, rebound tenderness, or guarding. So let me just interpret those physical exam findings for you. A distended abdomen just means expanded abdomen, or something that just makes it... there's no guarding, sorry. Something that just makes it bigger. He has right lower quadrant tenderness, that's like in the appendix area. So whenever you have lower abdominal pain in a guy, you always suspect appendicitis. And when you have lower abdominal pain in a woman, you always suspect an ectopic pregnancy first. But there's no CVA tenderness, which means that there's no tenderness of the kidneys, no kidney issues. Rebound tenderness or guarding, so that's good. Not going to explain those. CT scan, large midline pelvic complex cystic lesion that arises from the right vas deferens. Okay, that's pretty much it, so we could move on from that. Alright, so these are radiology scans. If Hika comes on later, I could pull this back up and have him interpret it. I'm a fucking dumbass, so I don't do that. Oh, here's the mass. Okay, so that's the mass right there. Holy shit. That's a big-ass mass. God damn. That's like the size of a fucking ovary. Look at the size of that fucking thing. Tyler, you made a good find, man. Holy shit. Look at the size of that fucking thing. God damn. Apparently, yeah, it's an endometrioma. Look at that shit. Alright, so cystourethropy was performed to visualize the urethra and the prostate. So we had a laparoscopy to check what's going on. Yeah, poor bro. Definitely poor bro. God damn. Okay, epithelial and stromal cells. This is talk about ovarian areas, by the way. So estrogen and epithelial and stromal cells, positive for progesterone receptors, which is used in endometriosis. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of like obvious as to what it is at this point after they did the histo. Identifying the causative factors of endometriosis may shed light on the existing theories of endometriosis. Again, like, there are multiple... Like, the thing about endometriosis, which is interesting, is that it's not well studied in terms of, like, how it comes about. I said, like, the embryonal hypothesis, right? That's, like, the biggest one. But there are other hypotheses. Sorry, I can't fucking speak today. I don't know why. There are other hypotheses that tell, like, oh, how does endometriosis work, right? So yeah, this is interesting. The theory would not explain the instance of endometriosis in males who lack menstruation material, so what's the main problem here? Comprehensive review, yada yada yada. A0X, stretch break, what? Fine. You guys are still gonna be on, by the way. I'm just gonna... Oh, God. My neck has been really fucking tight recently. Just driving today, probably hit a fucking pothole. As you guys know, like, potholes where I am at are deadly, and they have killed people. I'm kidding, obviously. But they are deadly, and they can cause, like, traumatic injuries, and the state just refuses to fix them. Northeast moment? Yeah, pretty much. Also California moment, technically, right? Yeah, potholes fucking suck. Potholes just fucking suck. I feel like... Hey, Dog, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Hopefully, all of your Christmas Eve was good. Same with you, ZeroX. Might be a US moment. True, right? I mean, there's so many cars in the US that everybody just drives on the road, and obviously tires degrade the asphalt over time. Also, you know, weathering, erosion, all the normal shit. And you get potholes, and obviously since there's so many potholes due to a lot of damage, it's hard to repair them all. But sometimes they're just not repaired, and they get so deep that any car that goes in them will immediately lose a tire or some shit. In fact, this was the last year before I started streaming, I fell into a pothole on the way to school, and it was a deep fucking pothole. Fell into it, and then next thing you know, I arrived to school, and I see a warning on my dashboard saying, fill your tires up. And I checked the right side of my car. Next thing you know, the tire was fucked, right? I was like, ah, shit. But it was not just the tire. It was not just the tire. The entire fucking rim got dented. It was that bad. The entire rim of the car got dented. Yes, the rim got fucked up. It was cracked, too. That was how bad it got, dude. Oh my god. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And the worst part is I had an exam. So I had to get to the exam area, take the damn thing, then figure it out after. So thank god the tire would inflate just a little bit so I could drive on it properly, but the rim was completely fucking bent. That air was just escaping through the gap caused between the rim and the tire. Did you have a spare? No, I didn't have a spare, bruh! A spare would not fix... I did not have a spare. My car? Newer cars, actually, newer, like, smaller cars, they don't come with spares anymore. At least my brand of car doesn't come with a fucking spare. Yeah, because it A, reduces the weight, and B, saves money. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, there's no spares on newer cars anymore. You just get fucking towed. Like, if you have a big car, I think you'll have a spare. But in smaller cars, that's a big fat no. I mean, honestly, that's why I prefer... Like, there's an oxymoron with cars nowadays. The biggest, like, thing... Let me open up VS Code, hold up. Because I'm too lazy to get my fucking iPad right now, and yeah. Sorry. I just ate food, so I'm a little bit stuffed. Not stuffed in that way, but I am stuffed. Alright. So we got the oxymoron with modern versus older cars. Right? Listen, Maddie, listen. I say that because some people in my Discord, whenever I say the word stuffed, they fucking put the stupidest shit down. And I know who those people are. None of you guys, by the way, in the chat right now. But yeah, so let's look at modern versus older cars, because modern cars have a lot of cool things. One of them's CarPlay. That's a big one. Sensors. Like, modern cars will tell you if there's something right next to you, or if there's something in your blind spot, if there's something like, or you're about to make an unsafe lane change or some shit. It is, or if you're like veering out of the lane on the highway, it will vibrate the steering wheel to tell you to go back in. It is so nice. Whenever I've rented a car or got a loaner, it is really nice to have those sensors. Especially in roads like mine, where they're fucking narrow as shit, and next thing you know, your car moves like a fucking centimeter to the right, and boom, your mirror's fucking gone. Like, that's how bad it is. It's so fucking stupid when they work. They work most of the time. Cameras too. Yeah, cameras too, right? They have cameras up the ass, right? They have cameras in the front, the back, the sides. I know some cars have a fucking 360-degree camera, so it's like 50 times easier to park because of that. It's such a good thing to add. But then, the biggest drawback is the cheaper parts. Like, if you go into a modern car nowadays, you could 100% feel that they're cheaper, right? It feels cheaper. There's, like, the big touchscreen movement. Like, everything is now a giant touchscreen to save on costs. And it's like, what is it? There's, like, decreased fail-safes. Like, with Zero X said, asked me if I had a spare. I had no spare. Like, the modern car has a decreased failsafe in case something goes wrong. But with older cars, you got all the knobs. I love my knobs, by the way, on a car. They are so useful. I fucking hate that they got taken away. I genuinely hate that, because knobs on a car are so nice, especially for stuff like AC, defrost. You just click one button and it's good. Now you gotta click like 50 different menus to just turn on the fucking defroster when you try to go to work. It makes more sense. Yeah, it makes more sense. I actually would rather go for a hybrid approach where there's knobs and a touchscreen. That would be nice, right? I rented a Nissan because, you know, the right side mirror thing, that was real, and my car got fucked up for 2 weeks because of that bullshit. And I had a rental, and it was a Nissan, right? It was a good car, you know, it felt cheap, and the engine didn't feel as good as my car, but it had like all the sensors. It had a touchscreen. Actually, yeah, it had a touchscreen. But it also had a bunch of, like, knobs for air conditioning and stuff. So only the essential knobs, but not all the knobs. Like, my car is older, and it deadass has a full keypad in the middle of the thing. Like, it's so much wasted space. Nobody fucking uses that keypad. Everyone just uses their phone on a mount or something like that. Like, bruh. My Honda Civic's lane mitigation fucks up on highways. Really? Interesting. Because with the Nissan I was driving, it started vibrating like crazy whenever I tried to merge back in. Whenever I drifted a little bit by accident. I know, man. It's like 7 a.m. and I'm fucking tired as shit and I'm going to work. So don't judge me. It can't account for the wind? Really? Actually, that's true. Like, if the wind can fuck it up, sometimes it goes off early for me. I agree with that, yeah. But yeah, the older cars have the knobs. They have a more robust build quality. Because older cars are obviously scarcer, technically. And it's harder to build them. So a more robust build is nice. Also, So knobs, robust build, failsafes. So older cars will have the spare tire underneath. Like, mine is not like recent. It's not like a 2020 plus car. It's older than that, but it's not too old. In like the late 2010s, I say. So there are failsafes in older cars. But the biggest con is no modern tech. There's also, I guess the modern tech is the biggest one. And there's also less safety sensors and stuff like that. But I feel like the biggest thing to do is that you can upgrade them. Like, there's a lot of stuff on Amazon, especially for like CarPlay screens, that you could just buy and they will like ship to your house. You can install it in your car. You just hook up a few wires and that's it. We used to have an old BMW from back in 2000. The shit had a whole tool set in there with the spare. Yeah. A lot of cars had that. I remember, like, in like an SUV that my folks used to own, there was like the entire tools, like the lug wrench, and like in a little component there, and there was a jack as well, in addition to the spare tire on the bottom. I remember one time I was getting driven to high school, and the car sprung a flat, and we just instantly got the spare tire off, popped it on, and went to school. Like, and I actually had a test that day as well. I remember, like, this is something my folks tell me all the time when I'm feeling down. So my high school required an entrance exam to get in. Yeah, I know, it was a fancy high school. I know. But it required an entrance exam. And the main thing about that test was that it was on one day. And there was a huge fucking winter storm before that. So and I'm talking like 15 inches of snow. 15 inches of snow that just dropped on us. So the exam was like, got postponed. And unfortunately, I got sick. So yeah, you could probably tell how that went. So I'm like, so my folks are like, no, you should skip the exam. I'm like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna take it. It's probably a good idea. Like, and this was in 8th grade, by the way. I was like way younger than I am now. So I was sick, and I literally just popped an Advil and just tanked the fucking exam. And I got in, obviously. Like, I was in the high school when I graduated from there, but that was like the craziest fucking exam. Doing drugs at school. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I did drugs. My bad. My fault. But yeah, that was what happened. It's crazy, right? Like, oh man. Like, I know one thing for sure, especially with like a lot of studious kids that will do anything to get high scores, is they take Adderall before the test. That's like a well-known fact at this point. There's like hella people that do that shit. Like, they take Adderall to increase their focus and just like get higher scores on exams. Like, that's an obvious thing that people do. Do I do it? No, I don't even do fucking coffee. That's how vanilla I am when it comes to exam prep. I just do studying and that's it. Yeah, I roommate used to sell his. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me that's heard of this. But yeah, people do that shit. Adderall, Ritalin, some sort of stimulant to make them, you know, more quote-unquote focused during the test, because tests really are so grueling. My board exams were both 8-9 hours each. Thanks for the posture check, Tyler. I'm in a much worse chair than I am at home, so it's but yeah. So my board exams were like 8-9 hours each, and they were fucking brutal, man. They were insane. I'm taking them again in a few months. I scheduled them, and I'm like, oh god, not again. I'm gonna be taking 4 fucking... Actually, no, sorry. I have 2 different boards that I got to take exams for, so I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exams throughout my entire, like, med school residency life, and they are, like, all 8 hours each. Some of them, I think a couple of them were, like, 2 days. It's that fucking bad. What the fuck did I get myself into, guys? If you ever want to, like, go over, like, what the path through med school is, I'd be happy to teach you it, because goddamn, curse of doctorhood. Yeah, it is. My folks always tell me, like, well, yeah, this exam allows you to fucking prescribe medicine. I'm like, that's fair, but it's a pain in my fucking ass still. Like, the test doesn't even test properly on stuff that you normally see in that field. That's the stupidest part. It's, like, so fucking dumb. Like, why is that the case? I don't understand. I know, like, they're trying to, like, it's, like, less to test the clinical knowledge, like, the more casual clinical knowledge, and more to test, like, oh, can we get a normal Bell distribution so that we show that the test is good? You know what I'm saying, right? Because, I don't know, standardized exams are, like, great for standardization, obviously, but they're also very shit for actually measuring how someone is in that specific area. I feel like a lot of people would agree with me on this. But it's like a way of like I think everyone hates a standardized test. I have to take a shitload. I used to say, like, there's no such thing as test taking, right? I retract that statement when it comes to standardized exams, because you gotta really figure out how the test works as well as the concepts behind it. Because once you do, the test becomes really fucking easy to do. Oh man, especially in medicine, right? You can't just like be, oh, I'm gonna cram this in the last day before, unless you're like truly a fucking crackhead student. My ACT score jumped like 7 points because I didn't give shit the last time I took. That's so true. Like, I took the SAT multiple times. I think that was a bad decision personally, but I took the SAT a couple times in like sophomore year. I got kind of pressured into doing it. And then junior year, I took the exam and I just took it because like I was kind of used to it already, and I'm like, fuck it, I might as well do it. And got a really good score. And I'm like, god damn, hell yeah, good shit. And this is like the new SAT, by the way, the one that people are taking now. So yeah, again, the SAT is stupid. I like the ACT more. I like the SAT more personally. I don't know, maybe that's just me. ACT was a weird exam. I don't know. SAT, maybe it's just because I cracked the SAT as I did it. But yeah, I mean, the SAT doesn't really matter anyway. I'm not biased because I did better. I remember like the subject tests. I took the SAT subject exams as well because, you know, as you guys know, in high school, they're all like, oh my god, you gotta take the subject test, you gotta tour colleges and shit like that, fuck you. And I took the subject exams, I got like perfect scores in both. Bio and math. I think math was like really easy because I had a high fucking curve and I just didn't. I'm like, fuck it. And then bio was like a 50-50, but I did really good on it. I was just good in bio. I wanted to be a doctor, so of course I was good at bio, but like, I was good at bio to the point where I was like teaching my entire first year class because the teacher was ass. The teacher gave like hard ass exams that were fucking no fucking reason hard. And I did good on like most of them because I just knew what I was doing. I have no fucking idea how. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, never took the SAT. No, I mean, that's fine, right? Like, standardized tests never like tell you... let me rephrase that. Standardized tests don't show a person's uniqueness. Standardized tests are for administration boards to basically stratify you, essentially. And there's two different standardized tests, right? I guess I remember the ACT was not equal. It's the same as like MD and DO, right? Because I'm going for a DO degree, and I'm taking the complex as an extra board exam. Nowadays, it's weighed more or less equal in the majority of fields. Some fields are still fucking pieces of shit, but... but yeah, so the complex is very helpful for this type of stuff. But yeah, so you could take the STEP exam, you could take the complex exam, but, you know, I personally like the complex more. It was a nicer test. It was more my type of test. I liked it a lot more. I know there are doctors in the chat that have taken STEP exams because a lot of them are MDs, right? I only know one DO in the VTuber community, and that's it. Unless there's others. I have no fucking idea. I don't even have a degree yet, technically, so we'll see what that happens, but my high ACT score in English is why I have to retake it. Dude, I am so shit in anything like standardized reading comprehension. Like any of those stupid English passages that nobody gives a fuck about. I don't know if it's just me that's like that, you know? Let me just recalibrate mine, hold on. But I don't know if it's just me that's like that, you know? Are you guys like that too? You guys don't like that? Oh my god, my brethren. Holy shit, fuck you. My brethren. So you're actually my fucking brethren, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, so on the MCAT, yeah, dude, the English section was the harder section for me. Cause like, it was just so fucking stupid. Like, who the fuck came up with those questions? On the MCAT, there's an English section as well. It's called CARS. The CARS absolutely fucked over my MCAT score. I did so good in all of the other sections, except CARS. Like, I fucked up on CARS. Even though I did really well in, like, the practice stuff, I got my ass cooked on that. I don't know why there's an English section. I don't know. Like, genuinely, it's the stupidest fucking shit. They should get rid of that section. 100%, they should get rid of it. Because, like, you can't prep for it whatsoever unless you just keep doing, like, practice passages, Jack Wesson or something. There is no reason to have an English section on the MCAT. Absolutely no reason. Like, I get OChem, physics, bio, biochem, and then psych, obviously, because that's in medicine. And then there's also, I think it was, biochem was a separate section. Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying though, right? The MCAT is really fucking stupid for that shit. So I took the college placement test in 90 minutes. They said minimum 3 to 4 hours, got almost a perfect score. Maddie, please, if we combine our brains, maybe we could get a perfect score on like every medical exam. But yeah, regarding like exams like the STEP and the complex, they are a lot of reading comprehension based, but it's not like reading comprehension of learning about patches like fucking Bigfoot, for example. Completely unrelated to medicine, by the way. It was a exam. It's an exam like about a clinical vignette. So it's like, it makes sense to read that stuff because that's what you're going to be reading anyways when it comes to working with patients. So it makes sense to have reading comprehension in that exam. But in the MCAT, to have like fucking stupid ass questions about Bigfoot and then questions asking like, oh yeah, what did the author mean by this statement? Why? Why? Like, what is the fucking point? Is it so English majors could fucking prove their worth or some shit? I don't know. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree with that? A full-on English? Yeah, search it up. I'll put the name in. There we go. Search up cars. Search up cars. It is the fucking stupidest shit ever. My friend got the same exact score as me and fucked up the same exact way as I did. Because it's such a dumbass section. Oh, God. It's so dumb. I hate it. I really hate it when standardized exams throw like random curveballs at you for absolutely no reason, you know? Because it's like you prepare for the exam with as much work as you possibly can, and then the test is like, oh no, that's not the exam at all, and then toss the entire fucking new question format at you, and you're just like fucking staring at it like, what the fuck is this? Oh man, it's like a combination of luck as to when you take it and how much you prepared. It's so dumb. Like when you take the standardized exam, you're not prepared enough for it. Like for even as much as you prepare, you can even over prepare and you won't be prepared for it. It's dumb. I heard SAT and English section. Hika, you got trauma. Also, welcome. You got trauma from the SAT, my friend, like me, and pretty much every high school student out there that took it. I can understand English proficiency, but doctors don't need to. I know, right? Wait, show Hika the endo? I could, yeah, sure. Oh, Hika, we were talking before, right? We got derailed into cars and shit. We were talking about English section. Yeah, Maddie is weird. Okay, that's established. sorry. Also, we got an ad break. I'll show Hika after the... Actually, I can show Hika now because he's turbo, so that works. But, yeah, so... We were looking at endometriosis in men, and we need your expertise, Hika, Mr. Radiology Man. Can I fucking zoom in? Hello? Oh god, what the hell? Wait for it to refresh. Hold up. There we go. We need some radiology expertise, my friend. In men, yeah, this is a fucking endometrioma in men, in a dude. Yeah, this is, I guess this is an MRI image. From the looks of it, this is definitely a soft tissue image. And here is the mass right here. You see it? This guy. That's the endometrioma. It's crazy. It's so crazy. What the fuck? Oh, this is T2. Okay, so that makes sense. It's water. Alright. That's why there's nothing showing up. There's no fat. Can't not see it. She's huge. It's she, bruh. I guess this is a T1. Yes, this is a T1. It's not going to show it as well. But yeah, this is the T1 MRI. This is the T2 MRI, which showed the endometrioma. And from the looks of it, here are CT scans of the whole thing. So you can see that here's the bladder, I believe. I mean, lateral CTs are much easier to look at from, like, organ point of view. I guess this is the bladder here. And I guess... Oh, wait, let me see. No. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Is this the endometrioma? Because this is the bladder. Endometriosis are typically T1, right? Really? Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, this is... Hold on. D is T2. With the pelvic mass with T1 weighted and T2 weighted. Huh. Doesn't really light up on the T1, but this is an endometriosis, according to the histology. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was saying here. Weird. Let's see. So yeah, they removed the mass, did a histo on it, and they found, endometrial epithelium. Yeah. Quite literally built different. But yeah, Hika. Speaking of which, you're a doctor too, right? So, you remember the MCAT, right? like from like 50 billion years ago. You remember Cars, this shitty ass section to fucking exist? Piece of fucking crap. Yeah, that was the section I was talking about on the MCAT that sucks ass. And also I was talking about like STEP versus Comlex and how it's parallels to like SAT versus ACT. So if you want to weigh in on that in any way, shape, or form, feel free, because like you're way more advanced than I am in this field. So far, I'll get to you soon. I hate MCAT. I think everybody hates the fucking MCAT. Listen, I did good at all the other sections. I was breezing through them. The biochem, that shit was easy. I did that shit easy peasy. And then Cars came along, like, fuck my life. I feel like towards like the end of the exam when the psych part came up, I was like chilling. I wasn't doing much. Yeah, I love how once you get into med school, they're like, it's like established as to how to review Cars. You don't know about Cars? What the fuck? I was robbed. Hold on. I'm looking this up for you guys. Yeah, this fucking oh wait, hold on. No? What the fuck? What? What? Nah, fuck you, bruh. You didn't see that. Fuck you. See, here we go. I'll zoom this in for you guys. The critical analysis reasoning skills of the MCAT exam, similar to many of the verbal reasoning tests that you have taken in your academic career. It includes passages and questions that test your ability to comprehend what you read. So Hika, imagine the SAT English section, but it's worse, and it's in the fucking MCAT. It's also a 53 question exam. I mean, 53. Maybe they did rebrand that. It might be true. Hold on, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Fuck this. I want justice. I want justice for this because I got my ass handed to me. When was Cars added? The MCAT. Revamped MCAT. Oh, okay. It was rebranded. There was a verbal reasoning section, and then with the redesign, now it has Cars. Okay, so yeah, he definitely did not take the exam in 2015. Math was my only saving grace. Yeah, mine too. I got perfect on the math section, I think, in the SAT. I don't fucking know how. I just did. I wasn't like 2 levels higher of math, so I knew fucking trig already, and the shit was easy. It was so light. I feel like the hardest thing about math was those problems, like the work problems, where it's like, oh yeah, you have 2 tanks, or sorry, you have a tank, and the top is open, and the bottom is open, and the top is filling at a certain rate, and the bottom is draining at a certain rate. How much is going to be left in the container? Like that sort of thing. Hold on, I gotta itch my eye. 1 second. Got something in my eye. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. But yeah, math was my saving grace too. I don't know. I feel like I did good in my SAT compared to most people. But yeah. I mean, the big thing I found... Hey, Vix. Hey, Vix. How you doing? How's it going? Big goober. Oh. Probably not. I asked this woman if she's streaming, and she deadass says, probably not because I'm gay. Brother, what? Excuse me? Vix, why are you gay now? What happened? What made you gay? What made you gay, Vix? Come on, bro. Also, hold on. This fucking idiot doesn't post her shit. This idiot doesn't post her shit on Twitter, so I can't retweet it, and I'll post it later. But Vix, the fucking amazing woman that she is, made me this. Hold on. She made me this for my birthday. Fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Like, she just made this shit for me. Go and commission her if you can. She made all the emojis for this channel, and she made this for me. And she's like a god, so yeah, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah. So I'll post this on Twitter later, and unless you want to post it, I can retweet it. That's fine by me. I was gonna put this on my website later. Vix, let me know if you have like a title for the image or something. I'll put it on the website. As a kindness you have spoken. That ever? Really? What? I tell you kind things. Stop this slander, buddy. Stop this slander. What do you mean I'm not kind to you? And we don't talk about last night. I was so kind to you in the collab stream. I was so kind to you. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was so nice to you in the collab stream. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna expose our private stuff, but I played around a buckshot with her last night and I absolutely wiped the floor with her, so yeah, take that as you may. Where's the music gone? It disappeared, the fuck? Hello? Hold on 1 second. I think the music stopped. Oh, there he goes, back. Don't even look at me. Well, I'm looking at your messages right now, Vix. I'm looking at your messages right now, buddy. Yeah, it was, to be fair, that round was pure luck. That last round was pure luck. Basically, there were 2 blanks and 1 live round, right? And she was gonna kill me in one. I had 1 life left. She shot 2 blank rounds. There was no items or nothing. It was up to chance. She shot a blank round and also skipped me, then shot another blank round. So the only round left was alive. I had a fucking sawed that shit off and killed her and won. Anyways. Fuck my Jonas. Dude. If she had alive in there, I would have been dead. Like 100%. I thought I was cooked. I 100% thought I was cooked, bro. But yeah, GG with that though. If any of you guys want to hop into voice, I know Maddie and I were discussing like a podcast thing last night. I'd be down to talk about that if you're still there, Maddie. Just let me know. But yeah, how was your Christmas Eve, Vic? So I was asking all the viewers like how their Christmas Eve has been. What did you guys do? What have you guys been doing? Stuff like that. I know Hika is on his shift right now. May he rest in peace. I'm still here? Okay, we can talk about it. Alright, let's hop in Discord then. Also, if anyone wants to hop in Discord, Discord is here. Oopsie. Discord is here. I'll hop in a voice call. A big gooch? Nice. Alright, let me hop in here. Alright. And hopefully it should be capturing on my Discord. If not, let me just fix it. I don't think it's capturing. It was quiet. I have the... Oh, you have that tomorrow. Okay, I see. Let me see if Discord is working. Oh, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Vision is butt.
Okay. You are on the stream now. I think it's good.
Hi.
This is Maddie. Oh, I should probably get the Fugi. Hold on.
The Fugi.
I need the Fugi. The Ooga Booga Fugi.
Oh, do you need my link? I can get you my link.
Oh, no, I can grab it. I just need to log in with Discord.
Okay. Okay.
Just so you link it for me.
So, I won't lie. I've been listening to a lot of quacks on podcasts recently. I don't remember which one I was telling you about.
The cardiothoracic surgeon.
Oh my god, the cardiothoracic surgeon. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let me switch to chatting. There we go.
He gives me nightmares. He gives me heart palpitations. I couldn't remember if it was the psychiatrist that I made Lev crash out about, or if it was the cardiothoracic surgeon. Okay, so we were still on the cardiothoracic surgeon.
Yes,
okay.
We were. Oh, there
you are. I mean, I guess we will refer to him by his government name, Dr. Gundy.
Okay.
Dr. Gundy is a cardiothoracic surgeon. He's the guy who's pro-smoking. We love smoking. Apparently, in cardio land, they don't.
Yeah, last I checked.
Yeah, last I checked. No, he's very pro-smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the only time, like, listening over the weekend, you know, sometimes I get this imposter syndrome, where I'm like, I'm not smart enough to be a nurse. And then I listened to this cardiothoracic surgeon sit there and try to argue to 2 other physicians that smoking has numerous benefits and almost zero downsides.
Yeah, it might
And-
have benefits, sure. Like ulcerative colitis is
Oh no,
protective.
he was arguing that basically like all of us need to go pick up a cig, like yesterday.
Yeah. I was saying, right? Oh yeah, talk about the food dilemma. Or should I
Oh
say
my
it?
fucking god, you're gonna make me crash out.
Okay, I'll do it then.
You
So,
do it.
Okay. So she told me on this podcast there was a dilemma, right? There was a hypothetical presented to this CT surgeon where you had a bunch of grapes and you had a chocolate bar. Which one would be better for you? And the CT surgeon said and the chocolate bar was a dark chocolate. Like it doesn't have like special health benefits or anything like that. It's like just a standard Hershey's bar. And the CT surgeon said the chocolate bar, basically, rather than the grapes in terms of being healthier for you. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Sure.
he genuinely thinks those two are equal.
Yeah. So.
And that we should be telling all of our patients that they should just.
Oh, Tyler, you've
fistful
seen that? Oh shit.
Hershey. Yeah, he went viral because he went on Dr. Mike's podcast.
Oh,
Dr.
that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I don't really watch Dr. Mike. Yeah, that's fair. I don't really watch medical YouTubers.
Some of it, I wouldn't say I'm like a fangirl. I'm just kind of like, oh, if he does something interesting, I will partake.
Oh no, I believe if you're like a diehard fangirl of anyone, then there's a bit of a problem because you're hella biased. But no, I understand that.
Like, and so when I saw this guy, like I said, I'll go through his podcast and I'm like, oh, look, interesting. Cardiothoracic surgeon who's pro-smoking. Tell me more. You know? Or like, because I do genuinely think that Dr. Mike is he's a very good debater, especially when you find these very interesting people.
Yeah,
who,
exactly, right?
Like, most people would devolve into like yelling and screaming and crashing out, and he's there and he somehow has never-ending patience.
Well, there's this like, there are these Jubilee debates. I don't know if you guys see those. Like, it's a one expert versus 15 people. I feel like they're very disingenuous because I'd rather have the expert debate the expert, like you just had, right? The CT surgeon debating the family medicine doctor. That makes more sense, in my opinion. Brad, the Jubilee thing, I'm gonna say this straight up, is just for entertainment. If you're trying to like draw conclusions from that, don't. It's not worth it, right?
Well, right. They're just for the shock value of having the
exactly
crashing out at each other.
I see people even in IRL talking all the time about, oh, did you see the Jubilee thing? I'm like, I'm just sitting there thinking like, dude, this is like, it's made to be just performative. That's it. Like
I watched them because I wanted to, because I am impressed by his speaking ability.
Mm-hmm.
And so I watched it to see like how he conducted himself, because I found that interesting as someone who wants to go into healthcare.
Yeah. Just an FYI for those that think that fucking Jubilee is God for some reason, but they're not. But...
No, that's all it's all staged, and they find the people who are going to cause they audition those people. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize that they don't pick those random people off the street. No, they do. Like, you can have people, like their agents will offer them Jubilee slots. Like, it's
really,
yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. If you know, I watch, well, not watch, I guess listen. Pearlmania. God, why can't I think of his actual name? He's like a comedian, political commentator. I listen to him and his wife. They do a podcast. And
yeah.
He had an opportunity to audition for Jubilee. Yeah, like it's a whole thing. Interesting.
That is very interesting. Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, that you see clips of it all the time circulating, like especially on TikTok, right? I think that's the biggest population they're trying to target is TikTok in terms of like the shock value, because that's where shock value. Exactly. Moments. And TikTok is the place to spread the viral moments. In that sense.
So they can't, and you do get, and like, we'll be honest, they accomplish what they set out for.
Of course they do, yeah. That's what they're supposed to, that's what they're there for.
Like you said, I'm much more interested, when people start yelling at each other, I don't think we accomplish anything.
Yeah, I agree.
And there were, even like, I could tell that like, the people that I watched discuss things with Dr. Mike, like at the Jubilee situation,
Mm-hmm.
They did not seem like bad people, but they were clearly speaking from places of emotion or trauma or hurt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it just got to a point where it's like, this isn't helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
To
exactly.
anyone.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
this
like,
is just upsetting this poor person, and then Dr. Mike's getting beat on, and like this is just not beneficial.
yeah, I'd say Dr. Mike has trauma too. Both of us, both parties have trauma, and both will get emotional at some point in time.
Well, right, because so he obviously did the big one for Jubilee that he was known for was he sat in a ring of anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And then recently, within the last like week or two, he went and did Maha support groups.
Gotcha.
And with that one, he said he was like, listen, I went and I looked at the feedback and like the criticism that he got for how he conducted himself with the anti-vaxxers.
Mm-hmm.
And the overwhelming criticism of his conduct there was that he was far too composed. Like, no, like literally, like he never raised his voice. He didn't cut people off. Like they were like, you remained too calm, and it like almost invalidated your presence because it seemed insincere. Like it seemed like you didn't have a stake in the game.
I mean that is what most people do when they know they know their facts, I'd say. I mean, I feel like I'm part of the group where medicine is ever growing. No one knows everything in medicine. If someone says they do, run far the fuck away. Because that's not somebody you want to be with.
I think it, because I watched bits of the Maha one. I'll be honest, I couldn't sit through all of it.
I just don't want to watch. I'm not interested.
That's no, entirely fair. But I actually did appreciate he had these moments where he just was like he did kind of raise his voice, and he was like, I'm frustrated because RFK goes in front of the national audience and tells people that me and my coworkers are the reason that you all have high healthcare costs, and that's not true. And that makes me really fucking angry. You know what I mean? Like, he's not saying, he didn't say fucking, but you know what I mean? Like, there are things that are unprofessional, and he did not do anything unprofessional. He just, like, he showed a little bit of, like, I'm not just a doctor having this very professional, constant, expected demeanor.
Well, that's what happens when you go into politics, right? That's why I try and stray away from politics on my channel, because it labels you as the reason for everything on both sides, right? Because people...
Well, no, 100%.
It's just like, you know, for anything that people try to push on either side, it's like, you know, hey, this specific person is the problem. Because it's always good to blame it on someone versus something, because someone can get flack and something can't really get flack. Is what I'm trying to say there.
But yeah, but like that's why But this was all because of the stupid cardiothoracic surgeon.
Yeah,
it wasn't even supposed to be. Yeah, because it's not even about politics. He's just wrong. Like, and I found it interesting, I guess, because he couldn't like justify his points, but he was still so confident, and like that's the kind of confidence that I honestly aspire to, where I can look pseudoscience in the face and sell it to people, and still just be like, yeah, I'm totally right. And when, you know, Dr. Mike, and I can't remember her name, the cardiologist that Dr. Mike invited on to kind of fill in like his, it feels mean saying gaps, but like, you know, his limitations as just a family medicine doctor, like he needed a cardio specialist to kind of butt heads with this dude.
Yeah.
Like it was so, I don't even know how to word it. But like you go to school for that long, and how do you devolve to that point but still maintain such a level of arrogance? Because like my self-esteem issues could never. And no, but like how do you sit there and they're asking you, don't you think your patients are self-selected? And he's like, what do you mean? I have patients who I help, and I think that's enough to like prove my point. We don't need research.
Like,
and they're like, your patients are self-selected in that they're at the end of the rope, they're exhausted, they're in pain, and they're suffering, and you're offering them an alternative to mainstream medicine. so they're going to do whatever you say. Don't you think that's kind of self-selecting? And he was like, no. I want that level of confidence. To be able to like look at something like that, that's obviously the answer is yes, and then say no.
Mm-hmm. Like
believe it.
The main thing I was saying in the call we had is that, you know, when it comes to a CT surgeon, it's like trusting someone in the field, right? Say like you're an FM doc or an IM doc. You're gonna know more about like patients as a whole because you interact with them a lot more than say like a CT surgeon usually, I'd say, right? So when it comes to stuff like that, you're gonna start seeing that surgeons, you know, are good at what they do. They're good at surgeries. When you listen to a cardiothoracic surgeon on surgery techniques, especially if you're advanced in the field, makes a lot of sense. If you listen to a cardiologist in the field, makes a lot of sense as well. But if you listen to a CT surgeon talk about family medicine when they haven't really touched it for years, it's kind of like a huge disconnect. Like, sure, yeah, they get histories and stuff like that, but it's a whole different ball game in that area. So if you're listening to the CT surgeon for FM advice, it's kind of like a big disconnect in that sense. And it's the vice versa. Family medicine doctors shouldn't be telling you about new surgical techniques because, you know, they don't know that. Unless they've been reading up on it.
To be perfectly honest, I mean, I don't know anything else about Dr. Gundry because I didn't look up his anything else about him because you know, what he said with his own words said enough. But I actually don't know if he still performs surgery. He said he has a clinic that he practices in 6 days a week, but he never mentioned that he was still like a practicing like cardiothoracic surgeon in the sense that he is actually doing surgery.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure personally. Might have to look him up and stuff.
I'm not
like
either,
that.
but I'm just saying like, so I don't even know if he would even be a qualified source to even go to about what is currently happening in his own specialty because he's not like he's not practicing in his own specialty.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know. So, and I can't. I like I said, I don't know. I didn't look at it because, to be perfectly honest, it wasn't relevant because either way he's spewing bullcrap either way. It doesn't matter if he's still doing good surgery or not. You know what I mean? Because either way, the rest of his information is bullshit. And he's also like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are great people doing surgery who are 75, but he's also 75. So even if he was not a quack, I mean, you're 75, dude. You don't have to do
there's like a thing when it comes to there's like people who are overzealous on one thing, especially in the medical field, like overzealous on, oh, this stuff will work, that stuff will work. You need to understand, I feel like all the doctors in chat will understand this, that every patient is unique, right? Viewing a patient as a person instead of like a bunch of symptoms is like the cornerstone of my education personally. I don't know if it's different for the MD side of things, but in my education, I learned the patient has to be viewed as like a person, not just a bunch of symptoms and history and all of that stuff. You can view it as that, sure, and you just patch up the symptoms, they're good to go, but I feel like doing root cause analysis is very useful. So looking at therapies, medication, therapy, etc., whatever could help the patient, you know, not suffer is the end goal. And if it helps, great, right? I mean, that's the patient, and it's unique for the patient. It's not like for everyone. I mean, obviously, if it's an acute case where someone's coming in, they're having fucking hemoperitoneum, that's a different story. You do the same shit for everybody, unless they have like a contraindication. But for like stuff that's more chronic, you have to chronic or like long-standing, not like persisting in the way of chronic.
Yeah.
You have to look at the patient, look at the history, look at all of that stuff. I feel like that's something that's very underrepresented in my personal experience. I feel like something very, I feel like the concept is just very underrepresented.
And maybe I'm talking out of my butt here, but and I think it comes in from both sides though, but how much of that is on the healthcare side? Like how much of that responsibility is from the healthcare providers and how much of that is from the patient not either truthfully reporting their history or not knowing
Oh no, it's both. It's 100% because
You know what I mean? Like,
oh no, it's 100% both. I've gotten I think Sykin just posted something about like, hey,
that's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah. He's like, oh, the patient doesn't give history. I have problems where I take the history, I go back, I report it, they go in, they give a completely fucking different history. I'm like, fuck you.
Well,
you
right,
really,
no, like,
you fucking really just want to fuck with me, huh?
And it's not even like, it is not a healthcare exclusive problem. This is just a people problem. I have people. I'm not joking. This is a conversation I have multiple times a month. It feels like, where I have someone call into my call center, and they're like, "I don't understand why I got a bill for my premiums for my health insurance." And I'm like, "Okay, Billy, we can look at that. I show here you've been on leave of absence since October 12th. Is that correct?" And they're like, "Oh my God, no, absolutely not." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So you never left work. You didn't go on vacation. You've been, going to work the entire time." And they're like, "No, I'm on FMLA."
What is that?
Family medical leave. It's a type of fucking leave of absence.
Oh. Well, the abbreviation might make them confused. I don't fucking know.
No. They know. They just don't.
Oh,
they get very offended. FMLA is a type of like federal leave protection. And people think it's like different than a leave of absence, and it isn't. It's like saying someone's gay, and then they're like, "I'm not gay. I'm a lesbian."
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean. As long as he knew what it meant, like I take the whenever it comes to my history taking, whenever it comes to stuff that I hear from people, I always like I take the benefit of the doubt most of the time, and then I just tease it out after I take a closer look at it. Because like I don't know, like whenever I get raw, it's like a sort of processing step. I don't do it right at the time of saying something. I do it afterwards just to make sure. Yeah, I mainly just make sure it's like, oh, this doesn't seem right, so I'm just gonna be like, maybe they were fucking around here, and it's like, that's
or
that's
they just got confused or stressed out or whatever. My kind of rule of thumb is that someone has to prove to me that they are acting maliciously.
Yeah. Like
I will assume that someone I will give people the benefit of the doubt until they give me far too many reasons otherwise.
Yeah, and again, like circling back to the medicine thing to close off a bit, like most medicine is practiced by doctors. Doctors are opinionated people, right? Some doctors will recommend one thing, other doctors will recommend another thing, like it's the Holy Grail. This is why, learning about your condition as a patient is good. Getting a second opinion is not the end of the world, right? If you feel like somebody you're seeing is, not someone who's not really giving you any real information, or just, putting you on something so they can make money, some shit like that, some ulterior motive that you're thinking of, I don't see why it's a problem to get a second opinion. The doctor's not going to hate you for it, right? They're like, okay.
Some of them will.
Some of them,
absolutely.
Well, they're just bad doctors.
Then they're bad providers. But like the foot and ankle surgeon I've been seeing for 10 years, he knows I got second opinions early on. He does not give two craps.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, you really should give a crap. At least the one thing is, if they come back to you, they should disclose that they got a second opinion. And I'm like, yeah, here's my thought on that, and et cetera, et cetera. That would be what I'd say personally. But you can't really change people. I feel like, even if a patient gets something wrong, for example, like they look it up online and look at WebMD and they see they have cancer or some shit, and they get scared. That's just like an example. I know all of you guys are probably aware of that meme. Like, you see WebMD, you got cancer. Sorry about that, guys. But
how do you feel about when I often see people who, from the patient side, will say, essentially, like, they are the expert in their own condition over the doctor, and that the doctor should be deferring to them in almost all instances, and almost kind of the impression that I get is like the doctor does not know what they're talking about.
Well, sometimes.
Whereas, like,
it depends on the condition.
I think that there's a balance.
Depends on the condition and the provider. Because,
right.
You could go to, like, let's say you have a really, really complicated condition with a bunch of constellations of symptoms. You don't know what's going on, right? You don't know the cause, but you have a constellation of symptoms that have no idea what's going on. You go to, like, your primary care, and primary care is saying, like, a bunch of shit. And obviously, you're the patient, you're in pain, you feel like shit. And in the end, it's your care. You're the one directing it. The doctor is an advice giver. They're supposed to give advice based on their medical knowledge. So the patient thinks the doctor is bad, and then that's what the patient thinks. I mean, if it were me...
I realized I wasn't clear. This is my bad. I'm talking about someone, like, they already have a diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
But it's perhaps a bit of a rarer one. It's a bit of a zebra.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's someone like me who has CRPS.
Mm-hmm.
It's someone who has POTS. It's someone who has, what's the other one where you basically have an allergic reaction randomly all the fucking time? Like MCA, I don't remember. But like there's another one that's usually thrown around in these conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bringing up the CRPS one because I have it and I can speak to it.
Oh, okay.
It's like these kind of zebra conditions that a lot of physicians may never see, you know, in their practice.
Well, the first thing that the physician should be saying is, I am unsure, and refer, right? I've seen that happen a bunch of times.
My thing is, because I also feel that as a patient who again who has a rare condition where I frequently see specialists who will see that in my chart and they have no idea what it means.
Mm-hmm. Because
I will probably be the only patient that they ever have.
Yeah.
Who has the label, and 97% of the time it doesn't come up and I don't have to explain it. But I'm just saying, like, I feel that I am the expert in how my condition affects me.
So let's think about it.
In my case, who manages my CRPS, which officially speaking, I don't have one. I don't see a pain management specialist because there's nothing he can do for me.
Mm-hmm.
If someone held a gun to my head and said I had to say which one of my doctors was managing it, I'd say it was my foot surgeon who diagnosed it. Because he goes around the country and lectures in CRPS. But I would say that he is the expert in CRPS as a condition.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's where the line is drawn. Like, he
and
knows
that's 100% fair. Right? Sometimes it's the person, like, obviously, you know how it affects you, right? And that's something doctors should understand, right? It's the patient is not dumb. And I think, like, I don't know if it's just me that thinks this, but I like to talk and reason with the patient and have a good back and forth conversation. Like, for example, I've seen cases where, and I've been very fortunate to see these cases where these patients have so much stuff going on with them. They've seen many specialists. They know what's going on with them, like in your case, and they, you know what's happening. They just need like a doctor to talk to or a doctor to confirm it and things like that. Or maybe they've been having maladaptive thoughts that, need to be talked with someone about, especially because life can throw huge curveballs at people. Believe me, I know. And it's like a thing where, you know your body the most out of anyone because you're experiencing it, you're living in it. So being able to communicate that to the doctor and being able for the doctor to understand and refer you to the proper people to help, etc. And if you find that doctor to be the best, you find that doctor to be the best. That's what I'm saying. It's patient-guided care. It's not doctor-guided care. The doctor's not gonna tell you to go there, otherwise I'm not gonna care for you. That's fucking stupid and unethical.
Correct.
First of all.
But I also think sometimes people take I think sometimes on the patient side, and maybe this is wrong of me, this is just, I'm saying what I've seen, that people, and I'm not talking necessarily healthcare providers, I'm talking on the patient side. That patients, when they hear things like patient-guided care,
they take it too seriously.
They take it, well, a little bit too seriously, in that then if you go to your doctor and you're like, I want 50 milligrams of Adderall to take BID because I said so. And he's like, let's talk about why that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, then you just, that's the right thing to...
He says no, then the patient then is like, okay, but I know my body. You know what I mean? Like I've seen these cases where people twist it into like if the doctor does not do what I tell him to do, then my healthcare has been compromised.
That's a simple thing to work with. I mean, at least from a provider perspective, the simple thing is like, well, I'm sorry, I can't really help you there, etc. And here's but I'm sorry, I can't really help you there, and you have to like discharge him. That's what you have to do, basically. Like it's like, why are you
Oh, like maybe
spending
we're
your?
not a good fit.
You're not a good
Like,
fit. Yeah, you're not a good fit. Like that's the simple thing. Like think about it like this, right? Logically, patient is going to the doctor and paying the money just to say that the patient knows everything. Like, okay, then why are you coming to me, right? I don't know if
Well,
anyone.
and a lot of the times I also see this when I see this online and I try to read about it either from the patient or the doctor perspective. So obviously you're getting a biased take either way.
Mm-hmm.
It's from doctors, it's from new doctors who, again, they're like Psychon's age, you know, they are new, fresh attendings.
Yeah.
They are inheriting a practice from a boomer.
Mm-hmm.
And the boomer was prescribing like
Yeah.
the bday
This
does
is
not
a
exist.
this is
You
a
know what I
common
mean?
this is a common question on some exams, actually, some common ethics
Yeah.
questions, and the reasonable thing to say is like, I'm sorry, I can't really help you there, and then I like just discharge them. Don't even refer them to
Okay,
someone
but
else,
Dr.
because
Billy
like,
was doing Dr. Billy gave me my 20,000 milligrams of Adderall 17 times a day for
oh,
5
Dr.
years.
Billy is not here anymore, is he?
But this is his office, and you took over for Dr. Billy, and so you have to do what Dr. Billy says and what I say.
I really can't do that because it doesn't feel ethical to my principles. I'm very sorry. If you want to switch to another provider, I understand. That sort of thing. Like, that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, I don't feel like we're a good fit for each other as a doctor and a patient. I'd recommend that switching to another provider would make more sense for you. I think we have to report Dr. Billy. Yeah, you can if you want to be a dickhead, but Dr. Billy's probably retired and off in Florida somewhere, so it's like...
Dr. Billy is in Hawaii with his wife. They're dying. They're fine.
Exactly.
The opportunity, I'll be honest here, one of his nurses needed to have reported him 20 years ago. That ship sailed.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know that's taboo, and I know that's frowned upon, but like, for a lot of these things, when I see, I feel so bad for them when I see these first year fucking attendings and they're sitting there and they're genuinely stricken with what I see it all the time and online, and I'm like, I just want to give them a hug because I'm like, it's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're already going into like an overburdened specialty, and then this boomer didn't have, like, you know, you're effing retiring. He should have. Why didn't he clean up his own mess? He didn't want to.
Okay, we got ad break coming up, guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, that's so true. Oh my god, it's so funny too. Like,
so like, I'm giving extreme funny examples, but like, because yes, I see the patient side where like, because I see other people who have conditions that are rare like mine, and they're like, I have a huge binder, and the healthcare people look at me like I'm a monster, and I think that's unacceptable. You know what I mean?
Oh no, that is unacceptable for sure.
If you're bringing in a binder, you must have been through the fucking ringer, and you're traumatized, and you're scared, and people have fucked you. Because you know what? The only thing that I would have to bring if I had to have surgery. The CRPS organizations make like wallet cards. They make like little pamphlet brochure things that I would just have to print out to like hand to my fucking nurse to be like, hey, if you guys don't know what this is, can you like Google it? Thanks, brah. You know what I mean?
yeah, makes sense. Whoa, why did I go all the way there? What the fuck?
Like, that's literally it. I don't even have, I have a super rare fucking condition that a lot of doctors never see in their practice, and I don't have to bring in a fucking binder. I can't imagine what these poor people have suffered through. Like, so I think like being nice as where you can is gonna go a long way. And not treating them shit. Like,
agreed.
Like, fuck. Jesus. And I don't even, just to be clear, I don't bring this brochure anywhere. I've never even printed out a copy. It's something that I'm aware of, that it's like, oh, if I had to have surgery, this is where I go get the brochure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because that's just adulting at that point.
See, being a doctor and a patient is like maintaining a relationship. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they end in divorce.
Oh yes, I divorced my endocrinologist, and I actually wish that I had done it. I wish that I had had the confidence to be like, not this bluntly, but like basically tell him that he was a piece of shit.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
sir,
divorcing my doc right now. Yo, don't divorce me, Xerox. What the
Sir-
fuck?
you listen. Intermittent strabismus is not cute.
What? You like your eye wiggling? That's amazing. What?
Well, no,
That's so kawaii as fuck.
He said that to me. He was like, this dude, this endocrinologist was so fixated on my fucking strabismus. He asked about it all the goddamn time. And every single time I saw him over the course of a year. And I was like, and he asked me at one visit, he was like, do you have physical symptoms from your strabismus? And I knew by that point, I was already pretty sure that I was going to be leaving his care. So I didn't tell the truth. I know, bad Maddie. Which is, yes, I do have light sensitivity. I do have depth perception issues, but I don't have physical symptoms that affect like my actual like ability to see in like how clearly I see. I don't see double vision. Like I don't. And so I was like, I felt comfortable given the situation being like, no, you know? And I just said, no, this is just a physical defect. And I said it just like that, as a value neutral, like, this is literally just something physical. It's cosmetic. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And so no, don't say that. It's you.
I don't know. That's first of all, it's kind of whack, but he could be. You could say he be coming from a good place. No, not to put you down about. But that's still fucking weird. Anyways, I'd have left.
He also I'll tell you. He also told me that I don't have a learning disability because I graduated from college.
Oh, okay. So okay, that makes sense.
It was a plethora of things.
Okay, it's not just that. All right.
He tried to come for my pediatrician, and I almost threw a table. I swear to God, he came for her, and I was like, we do not come for my pediatrician of 25 years. I was like, absolutely not. Do not besmirch her name.
So,
I was like, oh my God.
One thing I do want to bring up, especially in the context of streams like this and videos online, and especially with the expanding amount of healthcare professionals, you know, putting medically related content online. I do that sometimes. I'm more of a tech guy, chatting guy, so because I want to fucking take a break from work as opposed to talking about it.
Fair.
But a lot of the rise of influencer med content, just be warned that it's very generalized, and it can be pretty inflammatory depending on who you're watching and who you're talking to on both sides of the spectrum. So if you are watching any type of medical content, medical discussion, you feel like it applies to you in any sort of way, see your doctor. Like, see your physician, look up your condition, and again, as I stated, everybody's unique. It's not medical advice at the end of the day for you. And please do not take any influencer content as pure medical advice for yourself. Because
you have to take it and you actually have to meet someone.
Yeah, like, you need to come in and say, like, hey, doc, I saw this video and it showed me this, and, you know, does this help explain my symptoms? And the doc can, like, think about it for a bit.
Possibly even, if they're comfortable with it, and I understand not everyone is and has that level of access or resources, but, like, I literally, and I know this is horrible, and everyone in the comments can tell me I'm a piece of shit, but I first heard about combination ADHD in being late diagnosed in adult women on TikTok.
Fair. And, I mean, a lot of people get their information from short form content nowadays because of that.
And I heard about it, and the video listed off symptoms, and I was like, oh.
And
wait.
And also
I just stood up. And I also just, I think that there could be a middle step of the patient moving a little bit further beyond the short form TikTok video.
So,
because you can sometimes see from a TikTok, oh my God, I have cancer, and then you look it up and then you're like, oh, actually, no, the TikTok was shit.
Well, let's go over, like, the level of information that a patient has. I've seen people with both high-level information about what they have and low-level information about what they have. Like, for example, they have no idea how diabetes works, for example. That's like, it's like all over the news. It's all over the web. but they just can't make sense of it. They don't understand how insulin works and stuff like, because it's
And they
confusing for
have
any.
diabetes?
Yeah,
Or they're just
they newly diagnosed in this case.
Okay.
So
okay.
they're trying to understand what's going on, and they also can't speak English. So that's another barrier, right? So you have all of these barriers, and let's say it's like a kid. Mom's got no idea what's going on and how to make it help, and she's trying to learn. She's trying to make it work. And, you know, as a physician, you need to understand that each patient has a different level of information gathering. Sometimes you need to approve the fact that the patient got this information. Like, you always say, like, it's great that you found this information, right? Because you need to understand, you know, the patient's trying their best. I personally do that, right? That's what I personally do. I'm saying, yeah, it's great you got that information. Thanks for looking it up. It's really helpful for me as well, because it also helps narrow things down, and I'll also get like the full history, physical, different, my own DDX, everything of that sort, but helps narrow things down based on what you found. Exactly.
And what they're worried about.
I know where their level is. I know what they're looking for. I know what they need answered at that point. So, in that case, right, you just acknowledge the fact that, hey, great that you got that information, or hey, or you always ask, like, do you understand everything that I'm saying right now? Do you need a further explanation or anything like that? And it's not uncommon to say, like, you know what, just call my number if you have any questions, and we can do a quick consult. I can go over what you need to do if something happens, and if something happens, immediately go to ED, and then shoot me a call, and we can take a look, except when you're out, etc., etc. So it's not just, like, care in the office. It's care out of the office as well, making sure the patient is adhering and things like that. And patient doesn't want to do that, they don't see a doctor in 10 years, up to them. Again, patient care, it's up to you. Again, a doctor is an advice giver, not a dictator or tyrant. that's what we are.
100%.
That's the overall thing. So when it comes to, and I feel like the people with limited information, and especially when English is not the first language, feel very sad. I feel very sad for them, and I'm more than willing to help sit longer and help them, because, you know, it takes time to understand this stuff, especially with insulin, for example. You gotta know doses, loading dose. You need a loading dose, you need to know basal dose after meals and stuff like that. The kid could understand it just fine, but the mom needs to understand it too, because everybody needs to be understanding with the care. It's like...
Well, I've heard horror stories, and this blows my mind. I believe it, don't get me wrong, because, you know,
insulin is scary, especially NPH. Yeah, it is. It is very scary.
But when people... Apparently dads are useless. That was they just don't know. Like, they'll go in the ER and be like, this is Billy, and I think he's 5.
So, I mean, that's the stereotype, right? But stereotypes aren't always true. I mean, there is a stereotype for a reason.
That's what I'm saying, like, this can't be true.
There's a
stereotype in most cases, right?
Listen, stereotypes are there for a reason, and most of the time they ring true, but they're not always true. Because I've seen patients where the dad knows everything, and I'm like, okay, cool, because, you know, it depends, especially with the growing dynamics of family roles, right? Before, like, we had the nuclear family where dad is working, mom's with the kids, and working at home in the kitchen, like, that sort of shit.
But I had that family in the 90s.
It would be obvious. It would be obvious that, you know...
my dad would have... Like, he doesn't know my shit now because I'm basically 30, but, like, when I was a child and he would have been taking me... If my mom, for some reason, I don't know, was grocery shopping, and something happened and he needed to have taken me to, like, the pediatrician or urgent care or whatever, like, he knew my shit.
Yeah, good. Because that's just, like, signals good communication, right? Again, especially since family styles are evolving, we see a lot of dual working nowadays. And, you know, sometimes the mom might not know everything, or maybe both might not know anything in the case of, like, mental health, right? Somebody tries to, you know, do some bad stuff to themselves when they're a child. I'm not going to say what for TOS purposes, but they try to do bad stuff to themselves, and neither parent had a clue, right? Neither parent had a clue about bullying, because the child didn't really say anything. And, you know, it keeps the parents in the dark, and it's really a huge shock. And maybe the parents don't really know the child's history. Maybe the child is just, you know, out doing whatever, or hiding it because it's embarrassing and stuff like that. It's totally something that a child can do. It's stereotypes exist for a reason, because a lot of the time it shows up, and it's hard to get rid of a stereotype once it's made, but you need to look at each person uniquely. That's the thing I keep saying. Like, everybody's unique, especially in chronic, but everybody's just unique in general, and you need to piece together what you got from the history, especially the ED, right? Because in the ED, you got you're the first line of defense there. Like, you're there, you got no extra history, no hospitalist, no nothing. And they're coming in, and they're like, I have this problem. And then you have to ask all the questions, all the emerging questions, because you're the first person there who's able to see them. In fact, since I'm a student, I'm the first person that's seeing them, apart from the triage and stuff like that's their own thing, but I'm the first person that's properly seeing them and reporting back to the attending, which is fucking insane. And it's an amazing and unique experience depending on where I go, obviously. But yeah, it's amazing and unique. I find it really cool.
I guess I find the parenting thing sad, and I understand, like, everyone's in different situations, and, you know, some people have to work multiple jobs, and, you know, obviously you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
Yeah, of course.
But, like, I was able to go to my parents when I was thinking that I might have ADHD, and I had done my own research, air quotes, was like, wow, the adult woman symptoms kind of line up. And then I was like, but what about the small girl child symptoms? And I was like, wow, that aligns with my memory of myself, but
and
I was
also,
a child. You can't really judge yourself. So I went downstairs and asked Mocha. I read the list out to my parents.
Kika, I just talked about that. I literally just talked. The thing where they say, like, a fucking completely different history to the attending and shit, because fuck you.
Yes.
But yeah, so if you look at Sykin's Twitter, I made a comment about fucking how the medical student goes in. I've seen this happen to me, like, a couple of times too. Those fucking patients, man. I go in, I get the deadass, get the full history. I go in the resident, I present, like, you know, like a good medical student. They go in, they hear some different shit. I'm like, bro, are you fucking serious? The residents know. Like, they're not gonna do anything bad, and the attending knows too. Everybody knows that's gonna happen. But so funny. I go, especially in surgery, like, you have to get a surgical history before they go in. It is so fucking dumb because, you know, the nurse already got everything. The doctor already talked to the person before the surgery's even happening. So you're going in, you're like, hey, how you doing? You got any meds? You got any allergies? They just walk the fuck out of there.
Oh, no, I know. I've had surgeries as an adult. It's like the nurse, the other nurse, the med student, the anesthesiologist, the nurse anesthetist, like the fucking person in the corner. You don't even know why they're there. Like, it's, yeah.
Exactly.
It's boring. Like, but it's like, you gotta do it. But
exactly.
Wait, hold on. I didn't tell you about the psychiatrist podcast because that was interesting.
We could probably save that one for another time.
Yes, because I have to actually go to bed.
Okay, so that's fair.
So you go have fun on your stream and talk about something not medical and decompress, and happy birthday.
No worries. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Alright, see ya. That was fun. Alright. Well, thanks, Maddie, for hopping on. Hope everyone enjoyed that little conversation there. If anyone else wants to hop on to call, chat a little bit, I'm definitely down. I'm just in the yapping voice chat, my Discord. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little discussion. Again, like, sure, why not? Okay, you guys sounds good. I personally always think about medicine as like I might be different from a bunch of other medical influencers, right? I think about medicine as an ever-growing thing. Everything can change, anything can migrate, anything can move. Some research can be disputed.
Can't hear anything. That's always good.
Well, it's because that was because I'm muted. But yeah, hello. But yeah, like, let me just finish my point here. Is that there's a lot of things to think about with the doctor-patient relationship. I personally like the chronic side of things as opposed to the acute side of things because you have way more time with the patient, get to yap. I could deadass yap with a patient for like 60 minutes or something. I don't really care. That's fine with me. I like talking to people. As you can tell, why I'm on the stream and talking to people right now. Anyways, how you doing? How's your shift?
Could have been better. It lasted, let's see, I was supposed to stop at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
It's now 10.
Oh, great. Very fun. Oh, yeah, you want to hear, okay, for you and guys in the chat, right? You guys want to hear some OB stuff that happened yesterday? Ooh.
OB's always fun.
Yeah, OB, my new rotation. Listen, I'm the OB VTuber that Sykin's always wanted, guys. I'm the OB person now. Let's go. Okay, anyways. So, I'm working on Gyne, or I was working on Guine this week. Some stuff happened, so I couldn't go in today. But Guine basically, does surgeries on women, right? And I've been cutting open women. Not really. I've just been observing. But I'm sorry. Don't clip out context, please. But I saw a pelvic organ prolapse repair, and the patient, I went to talk to them beforehand. They're like, yeah, you could be in the room, just don't work on me, because they're very traditional type of people. And I'm like, all right, sure, that's fine with me. I don't really, that's good with me, no worries. So I just asked the standard questions. I go into the surgery room, and they're like, why aren't you like scrubbing in? Why aren't you sterilizing and stuff like that? And I'm like, the patient said no. They're like, the patient said no? I'm like, the patient said no. And she starts talking to the doctor. He's like, the doctor's asking, why is he scrubbed in? And she's like, the patient said no. He's like, I don't give a shit. He scrubs. When I heard that, I could not stop dying. That was so funny. I'm like, bet I already did my wet one today, so I'll just do a dry one and walk in. That's fine by me. Listen, it's not. Listen, when the blame is placed off of me, that's okay. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, I scrubbed in. Listen, when I'm scrubbed in, I don't do anything. I just really watch, maybe cut some sutures. That's it. And I did hold a retractor for like a solid 30 minutes. So yeah, my arms have gotten bigger somehow. But I talked to the fucking surgeon VTuber, like, I retracted today. She's like, oh yeah, you got big boy arms now. I'm like, yes, sir. Oh man. Oh, she's the best. But yeah. So I was basically holding a retractor for 30 minutes, keeping a patient's you-know-what open. And the dude was complaining about the pee smell the entire surgery. Oh my god. And then I went down, smelled it, like, oh, no way. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Vix, I know you'd like to smell that, but yeah, no. It was so cooked, bro. It was so cooked. Oh my god. What do you mean, what? Listen, buddy. Listen, buddy. You say you like the poop all the time, buddy. I don't think pee is out of the line for you. I'm gonna keep making fun of Vixie as much as I can. It's a joke? You sure?
What's the term of that called again? Water sport? Oh my gosh.
What? Okay. Somebody just say water sports, man. That's what they all say. Yeah, it is that. That is really what they all say. Now let me just open up my beautiful art. No, don't leave. What? No, please. I'll let you win in buckshot. I won't call you Gen Alpha anymore.
Would you really?
No. Absolutely not. Let's see. I was gonna open up my code as well as we're going on, because you made fan art of me, and I need to upload Vix's fan art of me as well. And this goober hasn't posted on Twitter, so I gotta post that too, because goober. But yeah, anyways, here is the tweet that I sent about the med student history bullshit. Oh, wait, can I? I can't paste it in OBS or PC. Okay. I don't think I can paste it, so I'm lazy and why does Twitter hate you, Vix? Why does Twitter hate you? Why does Twitter hate you?
Laziness.
She's so lazy, guys. She's just so lazy. I should probably put you in the Fugi as well. Hold up. There you are.
The Fugi. I guess whenever I speak, it will light up.
Yeah. People need to see you as well, you know?
All I am is a three-headed goose.
Because my art gets like... Your art gets enough reach, bruh. You get like, what, 9-10 likes? That's good enough. From what I've seen, at least, when I'm fucking doom scrolling that shit for no reason, other than to send memes to, like, my friend. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I learned to stop looking at the For You after a couple months.
I still look at it anyway. I don't really care. I see politics. I see people complaining about AI stuff. There's like this new AI feature to get launched today. It's really fucking stupid. They fucking added like a imagine the image by holding it and clicking it, the button, and it does grok shit on it. It's like, bruh. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, so you can like edit someone's image with an AI in real time. It's like, bro, that's actually fucking diabolical. Like, and there's no way to turn it off too. It's like the stupidest part. Why is there no way to turn it off? If somebody doesn't want their art to be, you know, AI run through an AI in that much of a convenient way, then turn it off. Like, add an option. Really? Like, come on. I mean, obviously people are overreacting to it, right? Like usual. I feel like there should be a way to turn it off. But also people are like saying, oh yeah, you gotta use Glaze, Nightshade, and as I said before, they've been fucking reverse engineered like 50 times over. So it's like, they don't fucking work. As I've always stated, like, when it comes to you posting stuff online, doesn't work on yeah, people are posting the art as GIF. That's the first idea I had, actually, just post the art as GIF. But when it comes to posting stuff online, there have been web scrapers out there since the dawn of time, or the dawn of the search engine, right? If you guys don't know how search engines work, spiders, aka robots, they go on a website, crawl it, look for stuff, and then go back and put all that stuff on the search engine. And then they rank it based on how easily it was able to find the content. That's like a non-opinionated search engine. Google is way more opinionated now. You can see that by searching up certain controversial topics, and then you'll see like certain things come first, next, etc. because people pay Google to, you know, do that shit. That's a well-known fact at this point. But if it's like a non-opinionated search engine, they rank based on the ease of finding the page. It's how SEO works. So scrapers and spiders have been around since the dawn of time of the internet. And those scrapers have just been repurposed for AI training as well. So they're still, so it's like scraping for a more complicated search engine, basically. So it's like, you know, if you don't want any of your art or anything that you post to be scraped, don't post it. Like, that's literally what you have to do if you don't want your stuff to be there. You either nuke it to the point where it's unrecognizable, or you just don't post it publicly. And that's just the unfortunate reality of today's time. Even code is scraped and used for coding models. People don't care because it really just benefits people at the end, but it's like, you know, unless it's like a legal law, you know, protecting people from not able to use scrapers, which is never going to happen, by the way, considering that the entire search engine industry is built on scraping. Scraping GitHub is free. Exactly. You know, Copilot was trained off of Microsoft's agreements to be like, hey, we can take your code and put it in Copilot unless you turn this toggle off. Like, I personally don't give a fuck. Use my shitty code if you want to, but
They could ban you though. They could ban you from the site though.
well, I mean,
If you're skipping from, that happened to me. It was also very unfortunate that they did it because I was also at a university at the time.
Oh, you
So
mean the site bans you if you're scraping from it?
Yeah, so
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
I'm not a very good programmer. Like, so initially but I was supposed to like write a spider, and I forgot to put a delay.
Oh. Oh no! You did put a rate limit?
No.
Oh my god, yeah, of course you got fucking timed out. Man.
So I think I don't know what the unit did because I couldn't scrape for that, like from that particular like government.
Oh, it was a government. Okay, that was what happened. So here's the thing with like sites and blocking scraping nowadays. Common with a lot of manga apps because, you know, sites want you to go to their shitty site, read their shitty ads, but the manga apps just make it so much easier. So it's a cat and mouse game, right? Same with all of these like quote unquote anti-AI art tools, aka they don't fucking work right now because they've been undone. But the main thing with the cat and mouse game is that, let's take piracy as an example, right? As long as there is an incentive to do that act, for example, pirating, and the incentive here is like the 50 billion different streaming services that exist nowadays that all cost different amounts of money, and who knows if your show is even going to be there for that long amount of time, people want to quote-unquote own their media again, right? That's where piracy comes from. That's the strength of it. I'm not trying to encourage piracy. I'm just going over like the behavioral aspect of it. If people want something that badly, then they're going to keep going at it, even if people try to block it. So it's just going to be another iteration on iteration on iteration. You're going to see, it's a hydra. You're going to chop off one head, 4 more are going to sprout out. You can't stop it in that regard. You can't stop it by just saying, oh, it's not allowed. Because people are going to fucking do it anyway. Like, do you think people care about robots.txt? AI companies haven't cared about that for like ages. They've been caught red-handed scraping shit from shit like LibGen for books. Even that new like Spotify torrent is going to be scraped at some point. And then next thing you know, then audio AI is gonna start getting a huge boost in quality. It's like, let's say with games, right? And music. You don't see a lot of people pirating games and music anymore. I mean, maybe the games aspect, if, you know, they really don't want to pay for them. But, let's say the music aspect, right? Spotify. Spotify, you pay, what, like, $6 a month for? And then you get all the music in the library for that price. So convenient that people just... It's so convenient, and all the music that you want to listen to is there. So, it's like a no-brainer, right? Why the fuck would I bother pirating if Spotify exists? Is what I'm trying to say, right? It takes way more time to pirate, to download torrents, to set up all that stuff, rather than just fucking using Spotify. So yeah, like, when it comes to scraping and spiders, it is really... It's really more so the necessity of it all. People are going to find a way. Because people are very, very smart, and they will fight against each other. I feel like something that maybe he can relate to is the cheaters and anti-cheat, right? Anti-cheat becomes more invasive. You got fucking Riot Vanguard, but you still got cheaters in Valorant because they figured out more stuff. I remember there was like that ML cheating thing where people used like an external computer with a vision model to basically read movements, and it could predict aimbot with human movement, basically, because it's an AI. So it's acting more like a human than a cheat program would. And that's like, it runs from a completely separate PC, so you can't even trace it. Like, that's how far we've gone in terms of cheats, and anti-cheat has to figure out how to mitigate stuff like that. That's the craziest part.
Wasn't there like how do I call it? There was like an external, like someone like hooked up, I guess, their hand to like the mouse and like some sort of like shock thing to like sort of adjust the hand, like the arm manually, to use like as an aimbot.
Really? I've never heard of that.
I've seen that like going around, like a manual.
What the fuck? That's interesting. You just imagine hook up like a fucking TENS unit to yourself.
Neuromuscular aim assist.
What? You gotta stop, man. Wait, I'm gonna look this up now. Fucking hell, you piqued my interest. Hold on, I just gotta find the window. There we go. Oh, being on 60 hertz monitor is so tough now that I was on 144. Oh yeah, Brave is here. Alright, so what'd you say? Neuromuscular aimbot?
Yeah, aim assist. Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. Oh my god. A YouTuber has unveiled an aimbot device that uses electric shocks to make his arms snap to in-game targets. Nicholas gave the idea with his own reaction times we get slowing with age. Oh, for sheer muscle memory. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's basically just a novelty TENS unit. Bro, that's crazy. Yo, Vix, this is perfect for you. You can get all the fucking kills in the league now. They're just so trash, right? I'm kidding. I literally... League jump scare. Yeah. League jump scare. Is that why you I think that's why she turned gay, guys. She started playing League. I'm sorry. No offense to anyone who's actually gay. Let me open up my EXIF tool and tag my stuff. We got an ad break. I fucking hate my life, but...
League is the gateway.
And ads, bro. Alright, let me adjust the size of Vix's image here. No, 720p, it should be work. Boom. WebP? Vix, why the fuck did you send me a WebP, bro? Oh my god. Ugh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh no, wait, did Discord send a WebP? Oh, that's probably why. Man, I hate WebP. Everyone's like, oh, WebP is open source, it's great. Bro, it doesn't work on fucking anything, man. I don't care what anybody says. It fucking sucks. Whoa. Let's see here. Let me just open up my files. WebP. Convert. There we go. PNG time. Nice. Where the fuck did it go? Oh yeah, I went to that folder. That's right. Okay. Then I need to open it. And I need to shrink it. Adjust size. 720 pixels. There we go. Now it doesn't look like ass. There we go. Fucking WebP. I'm telling you, WebP is the world's worst fucking image format. Nothing fucking works with it. I don't care what anybody says about WebP. It's terrible. And again, most of the people that say WebP is good are on Twitter. And again, you don't listen to Twitter because half of the takes. I've actually said this. Hold on, let me find the tweet that I posted. I'm gonna hold on. Maybe I'll. Oh yeah, the balloons. Happy birthday to me. Where is it? Yeah. So it says here, game dev YouTuber gives advice with authority. Never do this. Always do that. Here's how to make your game sell. Avoid these 10 mistakes. Buy my Godot course. Look what they've shipped. Single Vampire Survivors clone or straight up nothing. Every single time. And I just say, like, why the fuck are you listening to programming influencers? Code and read docs. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do to get started. Maybe watch a few videos to get started with that stuff, but don't listen to influencers when they try and push a fucking thing on you. Find what works for you and do it. It's that simple. I don't understand why people have huge language debates and, oh, this tech is the best thing ever, or this is the next big vibe coding product. But fuck off. Just do the thing that makes it fun for you. It just that's what I like to do here, is to just show stuff that makes things fun. You know, I work in JavaScript. People hate JavaScript. I don't fucking care. I like it. Fuck you. I've been in this shit for so long that I'm just tired of it at this point. Real programmers use COBOL. Yeah, they do. I mean, COBOL makes you a lot of money if you know it. So yeah, if you work at NASA. Yeah, like the Voyager Voyager satellites. That's what it's called. Voyager satellites. They use COBOL to program, if I remember correctly. So COBOL programmers make a lot of money because they're able to work with that ancient tech. It's awesome. I think some banks, banks do as well, yeah. It's like they just either can't or don't upgrade those antiquated systems. Banks can definitely upgrade their fucking system, but upgrading across the board is a pain in the ass. I'm sure you know Hika, like fucking Epic. It's like, it feels like it's in the 2000s, bro. Fuck that stupid ass piece of crap platform. Damn EMRs. Making everyone's life hell.
Look on the bright side, at least you're not like stuck using the VA's like system.
That's true. Like, we used I don't know if you know Sunrise. Sunrise looks like Windows XP.
Oh.
It's so weird. Everybody's transitioning to Epic now. Because Sunrise has been so ass. So they're all transitioning over to Epic. I see people come into ED, they're like walking around, they're just like, what you here for? Like, we're from Epic. I'm like, they're like, oh, okay. Here, go this way. It's like we're trying to fucking help people here. I guess in like the healthcare, I always say in like the healthcare field, technology is like a whole generation behind, maybe 2. Like, I learned about telefax a few weeks ago. I'm like, why can't you just send an email? And, like, even Epic Chat, right? Or like an encrypted email would be way better than sending a fucking fax. An e-fax on top of that. It's just literally email with extra steps. I don't know, man. There's arguments for it, right? Like, oh, it's over the phone lines and shit. But the internet is fucking everlasting, man. And encryption is really fucking good. I don't know.
What's funny is that there was like so we used that telefax system because we used to have so back in my residency, the resident radiologist would have like some sort of like an overread by an attending level.
Yeah.
For contrast studies.
Yeah.
And you would always get like, and they would always like, it was through a fax.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always like, we always hear like the printer running.
Yeah.
Because almost every study is done with contrast.
Mm-hmm.
And we always have to compare our read to the attending read.
Yeah.
And I have to say that some of these teleradiology reads are very sus.
Oh my god, of course they are.
Are very, very sus.
I think the introduction of an encrypted messaging system like Epic Chat just revolutionized everything and made doctors be like, "Huh, that exists."
Yeah.
In fact, you just fucking use something like iMessage and it will be the same shit anyway. Except you're going through Apple services instead of like your hospital, so that's the only difference. Oh my gosh.
There are some people though that unfortunately do not know how fax works. So sometimes you'll get something
Well,
like
yeah.
fax, like you probably heard the classic joke of, "Can you please fax me some paper?" Well, I've lived it.
They're like, once you get to doctors, let's say Vix, for example, once her Gen Alpha ass graduates a grad school, for example, you're gonna see a lot of doctors be like, they don't know how fax works.
Yeah. I mean, fax would be So.
I'm sorry, I'm using you as an example, man.
Do you know what a floppy disk looks like? Do you know that like save icon? Do you know the save icon?
I do know the floppy did. Oh, you're just asking a hypothetical, okay.
Oh no.
Vix, do you know what a floppy disk looks like? You do? Are you sure? Do I need to teach it to you? Do me and Hika, do you need to hop into voice call so we can teach it? Oh, okay. Sounds good. No, I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta make that fucking Google sheet. I forgot. Oh, I gotta do that later. For a bunch of admin bull. I think the thing I hate most about medicine is the admin. It's terrible.
You have to like putting in your hours and evaluations and.
Stop. No. I wouldn't be surprised if people don't know what a flash drive is nowadays. Let's ask Vix. Vix, do you know what a flash drive is? Are you aware? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if people knew the life before iPhones.
Gosh.
Like, some people just don't know.
It was a lot more. It was more boring. Boring back then.
Mm-hmm. I mean, flip phones were chill, and people played outside more.
I remember the Nokia will survive at some point.
Oh, Nokia? Yeah. The 3310. The fucking indestructible phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Vix, I got your illustration here. Alright. I want you to tell me a title and a description of this image. And while you're doing that, I will open up my EXIF tool so I can edit that shit. If you don't tell it, I will make one myself. Oh, I need to upload Geo's image as well, and Hika's. You have no clue? Man! How can an artist not title their work? Come on, man. That's like rule number 1. You gotta title and sign it, man.
I have an idea.
What?
Goober.
Oh! You said Unk, so I'll title it Unk Status. It's just a simple headshot. It's a good headshot. You know what? Fuck it. I might lose Twitter verification over this for a bit, but let's try this. Actually, no, we'll save that for. Because this is a really fucking good image, a really good illustration. Sorry, I low-key want to change it to my profile picture. Vix, I got a task for you. Do you mind making a quick background for this? And then I can make it as my new PFP, because it looks really fucking good. I will definitely do that for sure. Alright, let me first title it, though. Sure? Alright, bet. Send it to me when you're... Send it in the art channel when you're done, basically, whenever you feel like it. It's a free image, so do whatever the fuck you want. It's your time. Anything specific? No, whatever you think is good. As you know, I let the artist choose. If I don't like it, I'll tell you, but just choose what you want. Yeah, I feel like my profile picture is like a year old. I think it's time to change it on some places. I don't know. Maybe should I change it here? I could change it here or YouTube. Maybe not YouTube. YouTube is like an identifying place. Here is not that bad though. I can do it here. So here, YouTube, Discord. That works. Okay. Let's see here. Man, I said I was gonna be doing stuff, but y'all like showed up, start chatting and shit, man. I'm kidding. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you guys make the best birthday ever. Holy shit, you guys are amazing. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. SRC, assets, Monami, arts. Oh, son of a bitch. Here we go. Art, choose, there we go. Get this from the EXIF tool. Sorry, I'm just editing this on the side, you can't really see it. Let me make I need to make I feel like I should make a website that... Okay, so I have an idea, actually. I'll just run it by chat and everyone. How about I make a gallery that's fetchable from GitHub? Basically, you upload the image, you title it, you describe it, you do everything. And then you submit it for review. I merge it, which updates the gallery and the CDN, such that it has the picture in there, all downscaled and stuff for protection's sake. And then it just shows up on my website. It's literally just a complete fan art submission. I don't have to do anything other than approve the picture. I wonder if that's something you guys would be interested in, because now I'm getting fan art and I am very happy that I am, and I want to try doing something unique for you guys. So it's artist, then social media. Ooh, what I could do is I could make a GitHub issue form or a pull request form or something like that, and you could just upload the image that way. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I'd be so down for that. I don't even need to make a website. I just do it all in GitHub. Wait, that's fucking genius, actually. Holy shit. I can use GitHub's API to do all this stuff to CDN. Ooh. I don't know, would you guys be down for that? That would be so fucking cool. I need to figure out how to do it in Astro, though. Alright, that's my mission, then. Okay, so now the question is... Well, let me just show you guys my website again, for like the 50 billionth time. You guys see how I have the gallery here. The gallery is of commissioned and fan works. So, should I just have like a commissioned gallery and a fan art gallery? And the fan art gallery comes first. And it just has all of the crowdsourced images. That way it's less client fetching on my side, and the commission gallery is below with all the stuff that I've commissioned. I don't know, would you guys like it separate, or would you guys like it together? I'm not really sure myself. I feel like together would be more concise, but I feel like separate would really make it stand out in terms of fan art versus like commissions. I don't know. Up to y'all. Let's see. Oh, the title. Shit, I'm stupid. Title, description? Or is it just a title? Oh, it is just a title. I'm stupid. Okay, there's no description. Combine? Alright, sounds good then. I'll do that. I gotta also figure out a formatting thing as well. Because right now it's not ordering in the right way, which actually I could figure that out later. I have time. That's the best part of having a break. I could sleep later. Otherwise, I'd probably be asleep by now, honestly. Because I got a fucking 7 a.m. shift. Come in at 7. See fucking sign in. Oh, fuck you. Alright, artist here is Vixicon. Twitter.
Vacation break.
That's my break so far. I mean, I started it today, so it's good. There's no cars on the road, which is nice. What did you guys... Wait, Hiko, what'd you say for the Unk status title again?
I don't think that was me. All I said was goober.
Oh, yeah, you did. Who said it? I need to scroll through the chat, sorry. Okay, that's why I talked about the flash drive. I have no clue. It's a simple headshot. Oh, Monami headshot Unk. Okay. That works. Okay, sweet. That was 0x who said it. Alright, so... Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something, guys. Watch me, watch the something that I do. Watch this. So I'm gonna make this a JSON file, right? Right. I'll show you guys how to make JSON pretty. Or, sorry, not make JSON pretty, how to minify it. Okay, it's actually really easy. So we're gonna save this as... Yeah, make JSON unpretty, exactly. That's what I meant to say. So vixart.json is in here. Yep, move that fuck off. Then we make a new file called convert JSON TypeScript. Okay. So then we just make a... Oh, wait, shit. I need to make it a JS file because it's not Dino. Actually, can I just run this in Dino? Fuck it. Yeah. So... Dino... Oh, is Dino not installed here? Are you fucking kidding me? Where is it? It is installed. Okay. I want to use Dino here so I can run the TypeScript file straight up. Okay. Fuck it. We got import from promises. Alright, how do I import FS again? Oh, import. It's not a fucking class member, it's just a straight up thing. Alright. So, const JSON, not JSON, artist JSON is equal to fs dot, wait, fs dot read file. Yeah. JSON. Sent the BG. Oh, you did already? The fuck? Oh! That looks nice. Let me show you the, let me show the stream. You need to be... I'm gonna keep recognizing you as an amazing artist, and you're gonna love it, okay? Oh my fuck, what the hell? This is fucking beautiful. Anyways, let me save this. Oop. Yeah, this looks really nice. I like it. It's great. Thank you. That was quick, too. Holy shit. Alright, I'm not making it my Discord PFP just yet, because that is still Christmas. But after Christmas, I'll make it that. But let's just do this, then. We'll make a little aside. Gonna unverify me, but whatever. I don't really care. I don't really get much reach on Twitter anyways at this point. Alright, let me just switch to window. And then Brave. There we go. Perfect. I'll still capture my file export? Yeah, it will. Okay, sweet. I gotta just gotta make sure it doesn't show anything stupid. There we go.
I was going to say, it's like, that's it, opening up.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Dangerous prospect.
As a premium subscriber, your boot checkmark will be here. Ooh, fuck you. Alright, let me re-upload it. I think I might need to zoom it in a bit. I'm not sure. I think it looks good as itself as a profile. Let's see. Zoom it in. Yeah, I don't like it zoomed in. I like the full thing. Okay, there we go. Dude, really? Edit your photo with the... Okay, fuck off. Alright. Yeah, I don't care. Hide my check mark. Fuck off. There we go. That looks much... See, I like that. That looks like a good profile picture. Thanks, Vix. That looks great. Alright, so that's changed. I need to change my banner at some point. Anyways, let me go back to my code here. So we're going to read the artist JSON just like this, and then we're going to... I need to make sure I did the FS call correctly. No, you deserve it, honestly. I'm not fucking with you here. You actually deserve it. More people should be commissioning you, but then if more people commission you, then I'd be ignored, so, like... Please don't commission her. I need her as my artist. Oh, shit. So I need to make the encoding UTF-8, like that. And then what we do is const minified. We're gonna parse the JSON. Then we're gonna do JSON.stringify. Then I'm just gonna do artist JSON. Then console.log minified, like that. Oh wait, I need a... JS file. There you go. See? So all you need to do is, with JSON, so JavaScript has a unique JSON utility. Because it's JavaScript, right? JavaScript object notation. So inbuilt in the language is JSON.parse. So we're parsing the JSON into this file, right? And we also read the file using Node's FS API. And then we run stringify to compress the JavaScript object into a JSON file. However, the default stringify doesn't, do any formatting, so it flattens it all out. And that's called minification. It flattens it out, it removes all spaces, it just cleans it up so all of the essential characters are there. So there's the minified JSON, and then we just log the minified JSON because I'm going to copy and paste it anyway into the EXIF data. Now let's say we want to format it such that it's more pretty. So do this. And as you can see, it looks just like we had before. So the null, let me just make sure it's correct here. The replacer is something else, like a custom function to edit the JSON that way. Don't use that, really. The to pretty much shows how much indentation is required. So when you get rid of all of this, there's nothing. And then you could format it in a pretty way as well. So let's say I have 4 spaces instead. And then we can do, like, 32 spaces. And that's going to make it even more spaced out. Let me just search something up. Sorry, I just searched up the track because the track is ass. That's what it's called. I'm listening to Omori, by the way. I just can't show it to you because it's copyright.
Which song?
Perfect Heart?
Yep.
Yeah, that boss's music. I'm surprised you played Omori. I don't know many people that have. It was good.
It was really good. I've not played the Hikamori route though. I've only played the main.
yeah, I played the main/good route. No one
I've already
worries.
got spoiled, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. But I don't want to spoil the stream. Because it's a good game. Alright, let's copy Vix's thing. I need to put your stuff in there too, and Geo's as well. Because Geo made some art, you made some art, Vix made this art.
I do have to say though about Mori, I thought it was supposed to be a cutesy game.
Oh yeah, listen, you want to know about bait? I got baited into watching a Yuri anime, and I liked it. So there's this anime called Sakura Trick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fucking pull it up. I don't care. We're going into Yuri anime arc, guys. Let me just pull it up on Mal. Because that was where I read it. I know my anime list is trash now, but we gotta look at it there. Oh, it's 6.94. It was much higher before. Not Doomed Yuri? No, it's not. Okay.
So no Madoka then.
I only read the first paragraph. So, having been best friends since middle school, Haruka Takayama and Yu Sonoda plan to attend Misato West High School together. However, despite being assigned to the same class, a cruel twist of fate has seated them on opposite ends of the classroom. To make matters worse, the school will shut down in 3 years, making them the final intake of first-year students. Undeterred by this chain of unfortunate events, Haruka is set on sticking with Yu, striving to create as many wonderful memories with her. So I only read this paragraph because that was what the app showed me, right? I did not read the second paragraph. Much to Haruka's jealousy, Yu's easygoing demeanor quickly attracts the attention of their female classmates. Sympathizing with her friend's growing insecurity, Yu ends up sharing a deep, affectionate kiss with her in an empty classroom. Their act intensifies as their bond as special friends. I did not read this part. So I watched the first episode. It seemed very normal, and then at the end they kissed each other. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then I watched more of it because it was fucking cool. It was pretty chill of an anime. I'm not gonna lie. I was literally just kissing. That was it. There was a manga where they did end up doing it. So yeah. Actually, there in that specific chapter, all of the comments in MAL said finally they fucked. Someone said, "Hey Moshi, oh you showed up and I said Yuri, huh?" Well, yeah, I got baited into a Yuri anime. That's what I'm talking about. I got tricked. Like how Hika said he got tricked about Omori not being a trigger warning game. I got tricked into this not being a Yuri, this being a Yuri anime. Trust me, bro. Oh no, I saw it already. It was good. Yeah. Yeah, I saw this like a few years back. I think I low-key had a bit of a Yuri phase after that one. I'm gonna listen. I am transparent. I will not hold it back. All right, I will not hold it back. I admit it. Okay. I had a Yuri. I did not have a yaoi phase. Okay, that title goes to Vix, but and my other friend who looks at hot men all the time. But I understand the hot men part though. That's fire. I like it. Vix, don't you like yaoi? Why? I don't know. I thought you liked yaoi. What? You don't? Did I read something wrong? The hot men are on me. Oh, I see. Okay. You don't like it when they're with each other. So you're men on men phobic. Is that what you're saying? You're yaoi phobic? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been delaying this enough. The anti-Fujo. Yes, the anti-Fujo. Is the anti-Fujo just a Yuri lover, or is that a different thing? Alright, we got an ad break. Fuck you. Damn Twitch. Uh, 12, 24, 25. On. Thanks for the hydrate. I actually did not drink water, so that was a good reminder. And the... Alright, fine. Oh my god, wow. Okay, yeah, I actually needed that. Holy shit. Stretch my ass? Wait, yo? Excuse me? Well, my ass is very flexible. Thank you very much. Okay, something did pop, actually. Not like that. I see. There are 3 muscles in your ass. There's the gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. Oh my god, why am I desiccated? What the fuck did I do?
Just add water.
Yeah, it'll plump right up. That's what plastic surgeons do, so it's all good. I understood minus 100% of what you said. Oh, the muscles? Yeah, don't worry. It happens to everyone. Don't worry, don't worry. Happens to the best of us. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Have any of you guys ever seen Seinfeld? The show. It was popular in the 90s and shit. Man, I grew up on Seinfeld, by the way. That shit was funny. But there's this fucking holiday that was in the show called Festivus. You got it. You know it, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, that was such a good fucking episode. It's like December 23rd. And you put up and people are putting up like iron poles and shit. I see this shit happen on the 23rd when I was at work. Oh, it was amazing. For any of you guys that don't know this, you gotta watch it on site. It's on Seinfeld's on Netflix, so you can just watch it there. But the Festivus episode is so funny. There's 2 episodes I highly recommend you watch. One is the Curb Your Enthusiasm, like, chicken episode. It's like season 8. The other one is like the Festivus episode. It's also the Seinfeld chicken episode. That one is so funny, the one with the red light. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a Gen Z and I watched like a fucking 90s shows because my parents made me watch it, and it was definitely worth it because they're good shows. Oh, I showed the Yuri. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to scare you there. Unless you want to see it, that is. Then, by all means, look along. Yuri flashbang. Yep. It's a Yuri flashbang. Actually, so, my YouTube Shorts, if you guys don't know, I post shorts on YouTube. I am uploading the Buckshot Roulette stuff, I think every couple of days, so you could take a look at those clips as they pop up. I got 4 of them, based on what I was able to grab. Most of them are me beating the shit out of Vix, Rixie, and Nep, but it's okay. And then a few of them are of them beating the shit out of me, so yeah. Enjoy. Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, wait, that's not that's the display. Perfect, okay. So here's the EXIF tool. Actually, let me resize the image before I do anything else. You see, one of the best applications on a MacBook is Preview. Oh, you sent me the full res image too. God damn, you're amazing. All right, let me make it 720. Be good. Nah, it's too small. I'll make it like 50%. Oh, I can set percent. Sweet. 50. Oh no. Yeah, 50 is fine actually. It's 1024. Okay. So 50% size. Okay. Let me also make sure the Twitter profile updated properly. Yeah, it did. It got blurrier. Alright. Oh, I hid way too much stuff. Hold up. Okay, and let's open the EXIF tool GUI again. Apologies, fellows. It takes a little bit for me to figure stuff out sometimes. I'm slow, as you can tell.
That's dimension again.
No, dementia. I think med students have, like, induced dementia due to the pump and dump of information for exams.
Sleep deprivation, pump and dump information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But waking up at 5 a.m. is actually doomed. I have to do that for, like, all the way until end of 3rd year, I think.
Oh, God.
Surgery, I definitely have to do that. And that's next. My surgery rotation... My surgery rotation isn't as crazy, though. So it should be fine.
I don't know. If I recall, I think it's pretty classic for people to go goodbye to the sun for your entire surgery.
Oh no, I have goodbye to the sun right now. I'm an OB.
Oh, yeah.
It's also winter, which means there's no fucking sun anyway.
Get your sun lamp. Get your vitamin D somehow.
I get my vitamin D by streaming to you guys. Do as I say. Don't do as I say, not as I do, by the way. Don't do what I just said. Touch grass, please. I know half of you touch grass here. And the other half does not. You guys stay inside little fucking goobers.
What's a grass?
See? Case in point. Oh, I'm not showing the thing. Hold up. Here. So this is what the EXIF tool looks like. I just save a giant JSON blob here, and then I just save it here. Just like that. Okay. And now, if I just do a dev... Also, for those of you that use VS Code, one thing that I love about the terminal right now, I think it uses AI to add, or either AI or a way to like list all the commands, to just show all of the stuff that you type. So it shows like a little autocomplete thing, which is so nice. Okay, that works. Okay. Sorry, hold up. I will show you guys what I am seeing. Whoop. Okay. So localhost. Wow, my name is there. It's crazy. Not like I share it all the time. Okay. Oh man, this gallery is really shaping up. This gallery is really shaping up. Look at this. See, Vix, you're nicely featured there as well. Perfect. So that's there. Your Twitter redirects. Yes, that's right. Cool. So now it's on my gallery forever. Oh, why are the images rendering here? What the fuck? The images render on the actual website? Wait, what? I thought I got rid of that. The fuck? Why are they rendering? They had the thumbnail. Okay. I need to fix that then. I swear to God, I thought I had the thumbnail on here. Did I get rid of it? Or I might have did something different for that. Okay, I don't have... Let me see my commits. Hold up. Okay, let's see. What did I purge here? Gallery, image utils, photo album. Here we go. So the diff. Oh, maybe I think I know what I might have done wrong. Hold up. Image.thumbnail. The thumbnail is converting the GIF to an image. So let me take a look here. Bridge, Royal Guard, components, Monami, gallery. Here we go. Yeah, SRC. There we go. Change that. Because if I don't use a thumbnail, my fucking Netlify bandwidth is gonna be fucking consumed in a matter of days. Ah! What? Covering properties are undefined. Excuse me? Serious? Oh no, we're good. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, now it's not loading. And then when I do this, yeah, okay, perfect. Beautiful. Alright, so it's all showing up as expected, which is good. So Vix's art is added. That was One Piece, by the way. Oh my god, the One Piece? Did I find the One Piece, guys? I'm sorry. Let's go to art. This is... I'm not posting the emojis on there. Save Hika's stuff. Okay. This one was good. I like that one too. And then where is Geo's here? Oh, this one was with Yo-Yo. That's right. This one's so funny. Wait, I'll show you guys this one. Oh my god. Gio's also a really fucking good artist, by the way. Here. This is my friend Yo-Yo, and then I fucking have a fucking metal pipe. Because I always fucking yeet metal pipes at it whenever he streams. So yeah, that's that image. I'm putting Kika on the spot here, so this was with the drug stream. My fucking monomy as Walter White. And then for some reason, you just drew her pointing and laughing at me, bro. What the fuck? What did I do to deserve this?
I don't even know. I don't remember. What inspired that one? I don't know. You said drug stream, right? Or I thought it was
No. This was on the 21st. What did I do on the 21st of November? When was the 21st? Let me open a calendar and see.
I don't know. Because usually it's
21st was Sunday.
I'm Mimi as an artist.
So
So
the
I usually have
19th.
reason.
So the 19th. 19. Okay. November 19th was a random co-working stream. What the fuck did I do then? Oh, it was the Cloudflare outage thing, I think, that I talked about. Winbow. It's just a bunch of tech stuff. Maybe.
Maybe
I
you were
don't know.
laughing at Cloudflare.
I got no clue. I think I did Cloudflare and talked about some Linux bullshit and then just fucking chilled. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Then... Oh, here's 21st. Okay. Oh, maybe it was a scammer thing. Remember I was talking about the fucking do not redeem? So Yeah, it was this. I think it was this.
Do not redeem.
Fucking Zero X made this. I think that's where it might have come from. Pointing and laughing at the fucking scammers. They deserve to be pointed and laughed at anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me switch back to VS Code. But I really do hope you guys are having a good night listening to my dumbass. Good Christmas Eve night. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow as well, depending on what happens. I don't know. It's like, I don't think I'm really doing anything. Other than, like, going out to eat and stuff. Going out to eat and making dinner at home and then working.
Yes.
Oh yeah, pickleball. Yeah, my folks got into pickleball now. I've been playing pickleball for some time with my friends. And yeah, so they're into it now. That's fun. Common hobby. Okay, there we go. So then this was done on 11/21. Oops. 11/21/25. Pika. Point laugh. And then we rename this to headshots. That's. And then we need to rename this one to Walter White. What was this one done? I always put the date as the prefix, so that's organized. 11/7/25. So 11/07/25. Dash. Dash. Walter White. And this one was Geo's pipe. Don't take that out of context, please. 11/3. Okay.
Well, now I have to.
Geocats. Throwing pipe. That's pretty accurate, I'd say. Throwing pipe. And then I need to open this up in the EXIF tool. Of course, it doesn't fucking refresh automatically. I hate this shit. Okay. Shit. No. Okay. Oop. Me, documents. Oh yeah, I need to resize them too. I'm actually stupid. See, if I automate this, this will make this like 50 times easier. Ay, ay, ay. Mm. 90's fine. Okay. That's resized. This one needs to be resized. But yeah, doing all this, for some reason, the Windows workflow is like 50 times harder for EXIF data and all that stuff compared to my Mac. So I'm very glad that I own one of these things. I know you guys are like, oh my god, I use Linux and shit, but like, bruh. I just don't. Sorry. The only reason why is because I like my games, that's it. And all my games fucking run Windows anti-cheat, unfortunately. I wish they ran Linux anti-cheat. I wish I could be on Linux for good, but I can't, sadly. I would have to dual boot if I ever switch to Linux, and it just becomes a fucking pain in the ass, especially with remote. Maybe if I ever get forced to do it, but I don't think I will, because I use a Mac for everything anyways. Dual isn't half. It isn't, but like, I don't know. I like running. I literally have just everything open, even when I'm playing a game. So, I don't know. Because I'm gonna end up installing a bunch of extra shit on Windows anyway. Might as well just use Windows for everything at this point. That's just me being a adamant dumbass though. So, if you want to use Linux, go ahead. It's just up to you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you should be using Windows because Linux bad. No, like, why would I do that? Where is your Twitter? There you are. I think once they get rid of, like, the Twitter redirects to X, all of my links are just gonna fucking die.
Oh gosh.
I don't think they're ever gonna do that, though. That's not gonna happen. I think someone was saying, like, take it down so we could, like, post a new Twitter or some shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? Twitter is Twitter, no matter what you call it. Like, I want to ask the chat, do you guys call it Twitter or X? What's your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna be calling it Twitter.
Yeah, me too. Is it? Oh, fuck off. I ain't calling that shit X. Why not, Vix? You don't like the letter X? Which one is this? Oh. Okay. Save this. Beautiful. And then this one. Where's the cooking? Here's the cooking. Oh my fucking god. Stop. Alright. Alright, save that one. Okay, and then finally... the GeoCat. Okay. Here we go. Listen, if anyone ever makes art of me, I'll fucking promote you up the stars. I do not care. Every stream, if you show up and say hi, I'll be like, oh my god, you made this stuff for me. Okay. Perfect. That's done. Alright, so I think we should be good there. I'm gonna run the dev server. And hopefully... Yeah, nice. Let's make it shape. Alright, so this one's good. This one's good. Yeah, it's showing all of them. Okay, sweet. I need to add a sort algorithm here. I'm not sure. Also, unrelated, does anyone have a bonk sound effect? I'd love to know. Scroll bar? Oh no, scroll bar was on purpose, by the way. Oh yeah, the scroll bar style can't be changed, unfortunately. I don't know if the scroll bar style can be changed. It doesn't let me. It always looks like this. It's really weird. How do I check the scroll bar style? Here we go, scroll bar styling. Let's see, tailwind scroll bar. Oh, it just doesn't exist? Wait, what the fuck? Let's see, tailwind. Alright. Scroll, here we go. No, okay, interesting. Scroll bar plugin for Tailwind CSS. Okay. Utilities for scroll bars. Interesting. So it has to be a plugin. Ooh. Okay, I think we could add this. This looks easy to add. I don't see a problem with this. Yeah, just add new npm package. If somebody does it, then it makes it easy. Supports tail CSS v4. Okay, now I'll just add the npm package. Make my life easy. Okay. So that's good. We know the gallery is good now. That's the first thing. The second thing I fucked up, I'll show you guys, is the mobile layout for the buttons. I fucked that up. What's the... Oh, here. Just gonna make this a pop-out dock. There we go. I'm gonna minimize this because I don't need DevTools. So, yeah, I might have fucked up a bit. Where did I fuck up? Because on my phone, right, it wasn't collapsing the buttons. Because I think I copied and pasted something wrong or some shit. I don't know. Let me just make sure. Brother, why is ChatGPT emailing me? I don't care. I'm just gonna do this on my phone. 1 second.
Do you want to talk about our car's extended warranty?
Yeah, of course. Maybe I'm just stupid. Hold up. It does look a bit to the side though. It's a little askew. Let me just comment this out and see what happens. I'm gonna just go on the localhost server. Let's see. Oh no, I can just host it through Tailscale. What the fuck am I doing? This is what Tailscale is useful for. When you're on like a shared fucking internet sharing thing, and you don't know what the fuck the IP is. Alright, so... This... And then this... I feel like one good security measure Safari has is that... Oh, is that not... One good security measure that Safari has is that you have to put HTTP before the IP before you can like go to an unsecure website, which is nice. How do I enable network usage? I think it's in the package.json. Okay. Oh, host. Sweet. Okay. Alright. I think that might have been my tail scale. Yeah, it was. Alright. Oop. Let me just run pnpm dev here. And I'll make another terminal. Alright. Have a refresh. Okay. Alright, there we go. Then I need to just comment out the buttons. Where are the buttons? It's a good question that I should be asking right now because I'm a dumbass. Alright, here we go. Comment this out. Ah, now everything aligned back to normal. Interesting, okay. To be honest, those buttons look a little too big anyway. So maybe in a small container. I'll just show my code window. Oops, wrong one. There we go. So maybe in the small text we do... Oh, no, sorry. LG text to large, then SM... Or sorry, not SM. Text dash... What's the text size that I can use here? Text dash MD, is that one? Oh, that fixed it, kinda. Sometimes it's hard to code and talk at the same time. Oh, text base. Bro, why the fuck do you call it text base, not text MD? Man! Fuck you. Okay, that makes it better, but I think I like text small better, honestly. It looks nicer. Yeah, that compacts it. Okay, I'll show you guys what I did just now. Alright, so we're gonna go into Brave, and they'll show you the website. Yeah. Here, so here's the website. We're gonna open it up. As you can see, the text gets bigger. So this is an element of responsive design, right? So as the viewport gets bigger, the text changes with it. So you can see everything shrinks and it gets larger. So that's just what's called responsiveness. And here's the large. So here's what the gallery looks like on mobile. It looks much better. And then if I keep shrinking it, eventually the scroll bar disappears and the gallery just becomes like just part of the page. I don't know if that's like a better thing as the gallery expands, but we'll play around with it as we go, I guess. So we got an ad starting. Apologies, guys. I don't make the rules, Twitch does, and Twitch is a fucking dumbass, so yeah. Is the center of the screen? Yeah, this looks fine. But anyways, so feel free to give your opinion on the website. I'm always open for it. Here is my DevTools. Here we go. It's this. There we go. All right. So, I also need to add the doctor. I gotta find the Photoshop files for those and export the images. So that will happen a different time. But yeah. Let me just play a better song here. We go from Omori to Miku.
But there is one song I want. Space.
What'd you say? Didn't hear you.
So there's a song that I want to play on my piano. It's White
Oh,
Space.
okay. Oh. Cool, nice. Cool. Let me just make sure it's all settled. Alright. So the gallery is good. The reference sheet is also here. So if any of you ever want to draw art of Monami, here's her default outfit reference sheet. Here's her angel outfit. And I'll post doctor outfit when I can. if you want to make some doctor shit. I don't fucking know, man. My brain is like imploded right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's all good though. I think yesterday I was up for almost the full day. Actually, no. If you do 24 minus 5, I was up for 19 hours yesterday. Today, you know, I slept longer, so I wasn't up for that long. But yeah. Okay. Looks good. Okay. So that's done. I think the next thing I could do is change my profile picture to Vix's on Twitch. So let's do that right now. Oh my god, it me. Hold up. Update profile picture. And I will just upload it. I might have actually deleted the original file because I just resized it down. I'm a fucking idiot for that. Hold on. Whoops. Save that. Okay. Upload. Oh, it's crunching it. God damn it, stupid Twitch. Okay, so I just upload the one from my website then, and I can just resize it. So, what Twitch does is and most other websites, they can compress the photo, but if it's like too big, like 2000 pixels, it will add grainyness to the photo. And that makes the profile picture look like ass. So I'm trying to give the picture that Vix made justice right now. I think, like, if you upload it from the mobile app, it never does this, by the way. It's really weird. I don't know why that's the case. Alright, art, and then here. Still looks a bit crunchy. Okay, maybe I do need to upload it from my phone. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard to do. I'll just send the photo to myself or some shit. Hold up. I will upload it from my Twitch. On my phone. Because, like, the fucking computer is stupid. Yeah, even if you try and size it down, it still fucking crunches the photo for some reason. I don't know why. It's really dumb. Which, no, don't open that. Fucking iPhone. Oh my god, it's also me on my phone. Wow. Sweet, I love that. Okay. Save that. There we go. Yay, my profile changed. You can refresh the page if you want, and you'll see me, the new profile picture. Yep, looks good. Okay, good. Okay. Sweet. That's my goober ass. Perfect. Nice. I'm debating on... Alright, what do I do here? I mean, I fixed the Tailwind stuff just now. I'm debating on either making a sorting algorithm or taking a quick break, pulling my Switch out, and then firing up a game.
Make the BOGO sort.
Fuck you. What does chat think? Will chat help me escape from Hika's prison? You guys are probably gonna say no, aren't you? I know all of you guys. You guys want me to suffer.
The shit commentary comes out verbally as well.
I am being abused. Why's package.json modified? Oh yeah, I got you. Bubble sort. What? I don't do. Hold on. Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just gonna do date sorting, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so, are you aware of the website called the Daily WTF?
No, I am not. What is that?
Because I feel like it would be right up your alley. So it's a compilation of stories about, like, coding disasters.
Oh, God.
And programming, like, disasters. Like, just general programming disasters. And they're like... the site was around when I was like, even before like med school, the site was around, and it just has it was, and I was like reading them up, and I was like programming like on occasion. So it's like, make sure not to do that type deal. I mean, it's not very helpful in like if in terms of like it's meant more for like the general like population, but it just
Yeah.
but if you like understand program like you obviously
Yeah,
do,
I do, yeah.
you'll get, I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Okay, so I'm on the site right now. Let's see each one that we can look at. Okay, let's look at today's, because it's my birthday day. Holiday season is an opportunity for employers to show off their appreciation for their staff. Lavish parties, extra time off, whatever. Even some of the worst employers have put together a decent Christmas party. That doesn't mean they all go right. For example, Mike S. worked in one of these early music streaming startups. One year, the company booked a Russian restaurant for a party. It was a gigantic space with a ground level and a balcony level. The company was only 70 people, and they overbought for the party. Everyone stuffed themselves in appetizers and streamed up. When the main course came out, it ended up as extremely fishy-smelling leftovers in the office kitchen. Oh god. 2 years later, they booked a party at the same place, but lessons were learned. They only booked the balcony. This meant the ground floor was free for someone to book. And an extremely loud Russian pop band to play the ground floor. Oh no. The band was deafening. Oh nah. So this time there was barely any, but there wasn't much main course coming out either. By 10 p.m., Mark was starving and deaf. Oh my god. There was not a third Russian party. Hey Rixie, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. The voice chat is open if you want to hop in, or anyone does as well. But yeah, thank you for the wishes, I appreciate it. Hope your stream was good. Rachel went to our partner's holiday party. The large tech company was notorious for spending loads of money on the party, and they certainly booked a fairly amazing venue for it. But the confusion with the catering order, while the company shelled out for a full buffet, the caterer decided to provide only finger foods. The employees didn't figure out where the kitchen was and lying in the ambush for waiters. What? The spring rolls, however, made it 2 to 3 steps out of the kitchen before they were picked clean. Oh my god. What are the comments here? Yeah, hospitals don't have Christmas parties. They fucking decorate the hospital and shit, but like, yeah, nobody really does it. They just work. And maybe they bring cookies or some shit, but otherwise just that's it. Oh, what the fuck is this? Dude, you guys looking at this shit? So we talked about the 4K anti-power many times. We've seen some wild variations. I think we have yet to see the exact example that Ashley H sends us. For int equals 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus. Then if I equals 0, step 1. Else if I equals 1, I equals 2, I... So fucking yandere dev code, got it. Specific names of the function have been animized. This illustrates the key points of what Ashley found. It's been in the code base for some time. You see this kind of code doesn't appear fully formed. It gets created one step after another. It's like a loop in the line without looping. What? Oh my god, bro. What the fuck, dude? Where's the anti-pattern here? Ugh. Yo, anybody wanna... Wait a... Okay, let me explain, alright? So I'm gonna paste the pseudocode in my editor here. So basically, we do a for loop. Now, a for loop, it goes in 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, right? Until we reach 4, and then we break, because the loop is done, right? So, what happens is that when I is 0, step 1 is executed. When I is 1, step 2 is executed. When I is 2, step 3 executes, and then when I is 3, the final step executes. So, we're basically calling functions as the loop iterates. The problem is, and there's a huge problem here, it doesn't look obvious at first. This is the equivalent of just calling the functions synchronously in order. So this is technically I equals 0. This is I equals 1. This is I equals 2. And this is I equals 3. So quite literally, what you're doing is you're going through the loop, running an extra if condition, for no fucking reason, by the way, and then you're going back, checking the if condition again. So you're going down, 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 down. This isn't even a switch case, by the way. This isn't even a switch case. Yeah, paid per line. Oh man, paid per good line should be the that they're paid, bruh. Jesus Christ. It took me a little bit to figure that out too. I'm gonna admit it. I was like, hold on a second. Oh my god. But yes, paid per line, that's correct. Like, who the fuck decided that's a good idea? God, I wish there were an easier way. Me too, Vix, me too. Are you a programmer aficionado now? I thought you were a fucking genetics aficionado. I don't recall. But yeah, let me commit these changes to my shit real quick. Go. Let's get rid of this shit. And the JSON file. I just want to show you guys how to convert JSON. Oh, the dev tweet. Okay, bruh. You guys really like those dev tweets, huh? Oh yeah, very useful thing. Yandere dev. You don't know this one?
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Dev?
You're gonna hate it. Your dad is? Ah, sweet. Where is it? Oh, that's the cum chouse. Okay, moving on from that.
What?
Don't worry about it. There we go. I'll send it in Discord. Oh yeah. Oh, you don't know? So there's like this thing Yandere Dev did about the fucking cum chalice, bro. It's so weird. Just look it up, you'll find it. There's a lot of drama about this dude, by the way.
I think I recognize that character.
Yeah, it's a
the game, right?
Yeah. That's nice VFE. Thank you. Vix made it. He's in the chat right now. Give her praise. So, what I was gonna say before we talked about Yandev is for anybody that uses Prettier, or for anyone that uses any programming language whatsoever, add an FMT. Or like a format command. Format shortcut. Because in my case, I have Prettier. I learned this from Rust and Cargo. It is so fucking useful to just run Cargo FMT. So it's very, very nice to have. So I do Prettier for the entire directory and then I just run Fright, and it just runs Prettier on everything. Yeah, private window is fine. Or just search Yandere Dev meme and you'll find it. Alright, let me add more art and fix. I have to push this so that my production website is good. Okay, beautiful. Has anyone ever pushed to prod and then fucked up? So, cool, crazy stories. You see? Okay, good. So when I was, I mean, I still work on it, but when I was working more on Tabby, right? Tabby API, my LLM server, I used to push changes, you know, thinking they were just like harmless changes. Next thing you know, I sit at the table to just eat lunch, and I see my phone blowing up with messages on Discord saying Tabby doesn't work anymore. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, they're like, it doesn't work anymore. I think this change fucked. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's what they mean by push to prod on like the most chill time, usually on the weekend. They push to prod on Friday and then fuck up the entire service on the weekend. They have to go back in and fix it. Never on a Friday. What do you mean bonk? What are you bonking me? I didn't do on a Friday. I just did it before I started eating lunch. Can't catch a break, man. Oh my. Yo, y'all want to see the images of this shit, man? Alright, so I searched Yandere Dev code beam. Why the fuck is this the second result? What the fuck is that? And then this is the next one, bro. You mean cool? What the fuck? Oh, that's what Vix was referencing. Okay. God, I wish there were
Oh.
an easier way to do this. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm going to give everyone the most beautiful is even ever. Because, actually, fuck it. I'm gonna talk about this. We need to talk about this. This is a package called is even. It has fucking types contributed to it. It literally tells you if a number is even and it returns true. You guys want to know an easy way to know if a number is fucking even? Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we have const num is equal to 2. Console.log num modulo 2. There we go. Alright. Node. So, no, 0, actually forgot the triple equal sign. But, basically, let me explain what a modulo is. The modulo is the coolest operator, honestly, is a percent sign. Percent sign basically means get the remainder. If you guys remember, from math class, dividing by a number before we figured out decimals gives a remainder. So, for example, you do 3 divided by 2, you're gonna get, well, 3 divided by 2 in elementary school math, you're gonna get 1R1. So the remainder is 1. So if you run 3 modulo 2, you're gonna get a remainder of 1. Now, in this case, any number that's divisible by 2 is even. So therefore, any number that's has a remainder of 0 is even. There you go. Simple is even. You don't need a fucking NPM package for that shit. You don't need an NPM package. You don't need whatever in the ever-loving fuck this is.
If, else, if, else, if, else, if.
You know what's going on here, right? You're basically starting at the if, you go to the else, then the else, it just keeps jumping down, right? It depends on the language, though, because I think some languages optimize this type of pattern to a switch. But say, like, you're using a more lower-level language, right? It's gonna actually take it as is. In fact, I believe if you use a switch, it creates a jump table, which makes things super fucking easy and fast. Like, there are reasons to use if, else, if, right? Especially if there's, like, a boolean that needs to be compared. Say you're comparing 2 booleans. That definitely requires an if, else, if chain. But let's say you're checking if a number is 1 or 2 or whatever. Use a fucking switch. In fact, use an enum plus a switch. That makes it so much more readable. It's like, bro, come on, man. Let's say, let's make a TypeScript file. And this, I'm not gonna run this code. I'm just gonna type it because TypeScript will do all the work for me here.
I hope this is fake.
Who said they hope this is oh, wait, who in Discord? Wait, what?
No, bottom left. Asana. I hope this is fake.
Okay, so let's talk about enums and how you could define a switch in a readable way. All right, so this is in TypeScript. So we're gonna make type, let's just say car is equal to Volkswagen, Subaru, Toyota, Honda, Volvo, BMW, just like consumer cars, right? Okay, so that's our car type. Now we're going to make a const variable. So const my car is type car. And as you can see, the beautiful part about TypeScript is that when you create a sort of union like this, it gives you the options in the IDE. So I'm going to set this as a Volvo, technically, right? So, or I can set it as a BMW, right? So we're going to keep that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to switch my car. Then case. So you can see here, it does this, right? So it infers the type. Oh, sorry. Switch my car. The type should be inferred, but I'm being fucking stupid for some reason. Am I? Hold on. This should have worked. Hold up. I guess, yeah, for a sec. This should have worked perfectly. I just use a normal enum if that's not the case, but the way to do it in TypeScript is usually string unions, which is the better way. This type is defined, so it's being stupid. Apologies for the technical difficulties, my friends. Oh. Well, that just means... Okay, so I was right then. Means the TypeScript language server decided to fucking die. Alright. Okay. Oh. What the fuck? Okay, that's not what I want. Weird. Okay, I'll just show this with an enum, I guess. Enum, car. No? Hold on. Oh, right, because I have the type. I'm stupid. My fault. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that works. And then Toyota, BMW. And then car. Okay, that works. So... Yeah, so, okay, let's go back to enums then. I'm not sure why the union type isn't working, but that is the correct way to do it, technically. So, we have the enum, we have all the cars here, and then we just set it to the... it's basically like the alias value of that type of car. Then we do say car.bmw, car.subaru. Why are you yelling at me? What? Oh, right, okay. Hmm? Shut up. This is the first time I'm ever getting errors like this. I'm trying to demonstrate to you guys. I apologize. I've literally done this pattern so many times, it's just yelling at me for some reason. Oh, fuck. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I just... This is why string unions are also used over enums as well. Because you gotta redeclare everything twice. I just fucked up. There we go. Still not comparable though, huh? Hmm. Huh. Is my TypeScript fucking stupid? I might just be... Something is wrong here, and I don't know what it is. Hold on. I am going to make a project and test it in Dino, because this is weird. I have a test bank just specifically for projects that I just want to test. My fault. Let's see. Alright. So... Type car. Toyota. Equals Toyota. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I am gonna research this now, because I am very confused here. Maybe it's because it's midnight brain. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait. Okay. That is very fucking confusing. Okay. Hmm. TypeScript knows... Okay, I might have actually stumbled upon something pretty fucking nuanced, surprisingly. I don't know how the fuck I just did this. There's a fucking whole TypeScript issue here, and it says working as intended. You assign the backend to backend static just for the switch to TypeScript. Knows that has that value warns you that cannot be assigned to other value than backend static. Take the assignments before switch to backend as any... Alright, bruh.
Do you not understand a word of this? This is more.
This is really dumb, because in other languages, right, you'd be able to define something and switch upon. I mean, technically, yeah, like, okay, so I'm just gonna set this as, actually, but since we declare this as a car, to be able to autocomplete. Okay. Okay, so then we can do... Oh, okay. Yeah, here's how it works. Okay. So, here's the interesting part that I just found out about TypeScript. I think 0x will really enjoy this because bro's shitting on JS right now. What's going on is whenever you get a variable from, say, like a function, and you compare it against a switch, that's where you don't know what's going on. No, literally, the GitHub issue just said use as any in this case. So don't do this in production, by the way. Don't use any, like, ever, unless you absolutely have to. Please don't do that. But... but in my case, right, whenever I use something like Zod to do, like, runtime type formatting, I always get a value, but we don't know what that value specifically is, but we know that value is of a type. So we know that the value is of a type car. Now we can switch on my car, and we can go down. But the problem is, we technically already hard-coded the car to Toyota, so it's like it already knows it's Toyota, so we can't really compare. The value is technically not unknown, and it's a literal Toyota, so we can't like switch and compare upon. It's a really weird behavior. That's really interesting, but in a production code base, when you actually use this type of code syntax, it's not going to happen. Anyways. Japanese, great. Swedish, ew. And then we need to put break statement here. Yep, that's what it's warning me about. Alright, we got an ad student. Sorry, guys. What? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't save it. Japanese, great. Let's go. It's a Toyota. I forgot to save the file. Whoopsies. Anyways. So I was trying to do an education session on enums, but apparently TypeScript decided to have a fucking tantrum on me, so... Damn, that wasn't happening. Unfortunate. I'm gonna keep looking at this. What the fuck does that even mean? Let me just make sure I got it right. Okay. Oh, it uses web page contents now? Interesting. No Copilot did that. It narrows the type of backend to a specific literal type. Just for analysis. Oh, okay. So it narrowed everything down already. Bruh, that's crazy. So what TypeScript essentially just did, the reason I had to remove the as any, is because it doesn't want to jump through the code to try and understand everything, because it's going to be way too much. It's going to not be performant at all. Bruh. Are you kidding me?
So, in other words, the code is being lazy.
Yes, the IDE is being lazy. I think, hopefully they can solve this with TypeScript Go, since it's supposed to be like 50 times faster and shit, but yeah. TypeScript 7? Wait, what? Oh yeah, there was this, right? So, actually, I'll wait for the ad break to finish, considering that it's only showing to a few people right now. Okay, there we go. So, TypeScript got, like, much faster. Apparently, TypeScript 7 is gonna happen. So they rewrote the entire backend from JavaScript over to Go, and it sped the entire TypeScript transpilation process by so much, which is crazy. So they used Go for this, and so it was, like, so easy to just migrate to. As you guys know, like, I don't know who here knows about Rust, the language, but Rust was, you know, people are like, why not Rust? It's so much better. But, like, the TypeScript team tried, and it just did not work at all. Go was the better option. They're very similar. I think Go just has a garbage collector. It's just, like, a little bit higher level than Rust, but, like, who really cares in the grand scheme of things? That's why I always say, like, who fucking cares about languages? Just use what works for you. Probably the best thing to do. Go, yeah, exactly. Go was convenient, especially for a code base like TypeScript. Like, dude, makes so much more sense. What's TypeScript on right now? Actually, I just do the version. Let me just, actually, I can check it on BM. The channel's gonna be dumb. I've never really written anything in Go. Let's just put that there as well. Cool. Okay. Yeah, the thing I also really like about runtimes like Dino and Bun is that they include TypeScript out of the box. I know Node does as well, but it's not like actual TypeScript. It's just stripping the types to run the JavaScript code, which, I mean, works, but still, I'd rather have, like, TypeScript as a first-class citizen rather than whatever the fuck Node is doing with it. It also can't work with enums or anything like that, so it makes it even worse. Yeah, pretty much everyone runs TypeScript nowadays, I think. Ah, sorry. I had to drink something. Okay. Oh, that was about enums. Let me close this. Let's try and make a small sorting algorithm based on date. It's gonna be pretty shitty, but to be honest, like, we don't really need to worry too much about it because this is only run on build time, so it doesn't even matter. What we're gonna do is we're going to go into the images here. Alright, so we load everything by the buffer. So, I guess Vix and ZeroX are going to be excited now because I'm doing sorting. But we're going to sort the files, the image files, by date. So the best way to sort by date is to simply get the epoch time, compare A to B, and then call it a day. That should be possible, I'd assume. I feel like that would be the best way to approach it, so let's do that. Okay. Oh, so I run promise.all here. So we're just gonna do const images equal to, we're gonna await the promises. And it's gonna just straight up. So, actually, let's do another lesson. Let's do an easier lesson, okay?
Oh, it's called promises.
No. It's a specific thing about promises. I'm gonna look it up in Brave real quick just to get you guys the MDN.
That's like the async, right?
Yes, promises are async. Promises are the foundation of asynchronous programming in JavaScript. You could read more about Ryan Dahl's talk about the event loop. It's a really, really good talk. I recommend it. But there are two methods called promise.all and promise.all_settled. You see, usually async functions execute in stepwise fashion. So you trigger one, it gets scheduled, and then you trigger a second, it gets scheduled, but they get all executed in a stepwise fashion. Promise.all and promise.all_settled queues them all to run at very similar times, or very quickly, basically. Hey Charizard, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well, and I'm doing good as well. Just doing some code teaching, so welcome in. But yeah, so we're talking about promises here. So there's two differences, right? You could do this as like quote-unquote it's being run on in parallel. Even though, you know, it's not really doing that. I'm doing good. It's my birthday today, so I'm just chilling. But yeah, nice. Good to hear. Hopefully your Christmas Eve has been well. Alright, nevertheless. So promise.all runs all of these promises, which are just like async tasks in parallel. Again, since it's a thread, a single-threaded system, it's going to not run everything in parallel because it can't. It's going to run everything in, like, succession, basically. But the thing to note is that promise.all fails whenever there's any error that shows up. Promise.all settled, however, doesn't fail. It instead wraps it in, like, a result or an error, and you can tell which one is a result and which one is an error. So it's really helpful. So if you want... if anything fails within each parallel promise, then you want to use promise.all. If you don't want any failures to completely crash your program, then use promise.all settled. So I use promise.all in my code because in build, if we can't properly resolve the image, then I want it to fail. And happy birthday. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that birthday wish. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, so what brings you here? It acts as a placeholder? What do you mean? The promise.all is what you're saying? A little confused, sorry. Meanwhile, let me add the sorts. A, B, then... Oh, shit, oh, I need the image paths. Oh, promise function. Yeah, kind of. So, the promise is very interesting in the fact, it's like, you know, in most languages, sorry, brain is going funky. In most languages, there's a sort of type that's used to represent an async task. Lots of languages call it task, right? JavaScript calls it a promise. It's promising, it's a handle that's promising that it's gonna finish. So you hold on to that promise. In fact, I remember making a fully asynchronous timer in Rust because, you know, there's no packages available. And it basically used, in its terms, it used a future, right? So future is a task, is a promise. And I made the ability to use a future that aborts whenever a command is sent or some event happens, so that everything is run asynchronously and not blocking the main thread, which is really nice in Rust's case. And it's a similar thing here. So the reason why you use asynchronous programming in general, especially in networking and web servers and stuff like that, is because JavaScript is single-threaded. I just made an IDE in TypeScript, but still far... Oh, sweet. That's cool. Awesome to hear. That's good to know. That's a huge undertaking. Damn, good on you. I could never do that. Alright, so... what I need to do, instead of resolving all of the promises like a dumbass, I can just sort the image paths. Make my life easy. Okay, sweet. 6 months, holy shit, of work. Whew, that's a lot of work. A lot of my projects have been iterated. Actually, I think... Oh, fuck, I forgot to do that. My Project Tabby, it's been 2 years since I've been working on it. Fuck me, I completely forgot. But yeah, so I've been working on a bunch of projects, maintaining them for, like, years. But yeah, like, that's awesome, that's awesome. Really good to hear. 6 months of work is a lot of work, though. God damn. Definitely big ups on you for that. Like, I've been... in terms of work for all of my projects, I've been, like, what, a month, 2... maybe 3, depending on what I want to do. Like, for example, I write iOS apps, and they can take, like, 3 months at times. To, like, get them properly working. But adding more features on as you go is, like, tacking things on. I don't know if that counts to the further time. I don't know if that counts like the cumulative time worked on the project, though. But yeah. I'd love to see it when it's released. It'll be interesting. Feel free to shoot over the link or just jump on Discord. I mean, on Discord, you could you can hop on Discord here. Yeah, thanks. So you can hop on the server, you could share it in the chat. Make devlink. What is devlink? What is it supposed to be? Share apps between Codebase and Webflow to streamline. Ooh. Oh, I see. Oh, sweet. That's cool. Let me show it. You're in it? Oh, you are. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, send it there. I'll take a look. Yeah. join it, and then get the stream ping roll, and then you should be good to go. Make a sharing discussion if you want to. Okay, yeah, let me see. So, let's see what this is. This is pretty fucking sick. Basically, it's an easy way to build, have CMS, all that stuff. Pretty nice. Devlink is unpublished, allows multiple users to code. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's really good for enterprise websites for sure, for those who want to, you know, collaborate. I think the only time I collab dev'd is when I used fucking VS Code's live share, and that's it. Like, and that was with like a friend for Advent of Code or something, and we just live shared to fuck around with it together. Maybe I could do that next year when I have more free time. Right now I'm getting my ass whooped at third year. I'm sure Hika knows that, but yeah, can't really do much otherwise. Okay, let's see. Oh, right, global the... Eesh, alright. Oh, wait, so I could just do all this here. So I could do a sort function. Like that. String image metadata, okay. Okay. Interesting. Let me just do a quick log as to what these are. This might take a little bit more elbow grease, I think, than I have tonight. Just check it. Alright. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Alright. Check Discord, it's Devlink. I'll take a look. Oh, sweet. Cool. Oh, I see what you did. Alright, that's pretty nice. So it allows multiple people to work. Pretty sweet. Good to know. Yeah, cool stuff. Thanks for sharing. Happy to show stuff if I think it's pretty chill. Let's see here. So we have the filter, then we have to sort from said filter. Thing is... Oh, wait, we're getting all the images from the folder path and we're importing... Okay, so I have to do the sort here. So since I did the image module list... Why is it... Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's because I did that. Okay, never mind. So we have an object. So we do a sort. And then we have A and B. I need to make a... You're showing it? Yeah, of course. Yeah. And feel free to drop a follow if you want to see more of my dumbassery. Yeah, welcome in. Nice to meet you. Okay, why the fuck are you yelling at values? Okay, fuck you. Alright. Why is TypeScript yelling at me so much? Let's see. Mama expect... What? Ugh. I'm just gonna... that's a good prompt. Oh, fuck you. Alright. Even though the IDE is like, oh, you can use that, blah, 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 fuck off. Idiot. Fine. Let's just see if it runs. Well, it ran. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well, we got it. That's a good sign. Type void is not assignable type number. Well, that's a good question. Oh, yeah, it's because it's a sort. I'm not returning the... Okay, yeah, let me do that. Okay, yeah, maybe this might be a different day thing, I guess, because... Some of these don't have dates and some of them do, because the ref sheet is just a simple 1 and 2 sort. A really interesting part, though. Or actually, one thing I could do, but that's 25. Let's try this. I'm gonna do some renaming, and maybe I could have solved this just by renaming the fucking date by year, then month, then day. Let's do this. Maybe year, month, day is the way to go, but I do need to reverse it because Alright, see ya, Hika. Sounds good. No, it's not gonna work. Alright. I actually... Okay. Yeah, this needs a little bit more elbow grease before I can... I'll probably just work on it myself, or maybe tomorrow on stream or something, because I think I'm running out of gas, low-key. I've been streaming for how long? I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Yeah, I think I'm running out of gas a little bit. So, what I am going to do is if I can find the fucking window. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Alright. Yeah. I think I am gonna call it for the night there, because it's literally so late already. Holy fucking shit, I've been streaming for so long. You guys have made my birthday awesome. Thank you for all the wishes. Thank you for, you know, vibing, relaxing with me for the night. I did not know I was gonna stream tonight, honestly. I thought I was just gonna fucking pass out, but I'm like, fuck it. Why not stream tonight, you know? So I appreciate all of you for showing up, all of you guys for pulling up. It's been fun. Yeah, of course. Yeah. If you guys are here tomorrow, I'd be happy to stream as well. Depends on what I want to do that day, but yeah, I'm willing to do whatever. I'm gonna find someone to raid at the moment. Don't go anywhere. Again, if you want to see more of my content, drop me a follow. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. I talk about tech, I talk about medicine, and I talk about anything in between and do collabs with goobers. So yeah. This person looks pretty chill. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm really high up on the fucking software category. What the fuck? Alright, I can rate this person. It should be fine. Yeah, okay. So, I'll just do a quick outro. You know, thank you guys for making my birthday so special. You guys are awesome. I love every single one of you. So, if you guys want to jump into Discord, chat more, feel free to hop in the Discord server. If you guys want to see any of my socials, or my website in general, feel free to hop in the socials. And if you want to know more about, Monami, hop in here, and you can see all about the little goober on your screen right now. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a great holiday. And yeah, have a good dinner, hang out with some family, and then pull up to my stream if I stream tomorrow, because you should be there, because it's the best stream ever, of course. I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, so let me start this raid up. Because there's no one really on right now, so we're gonna raid this person. Merry Christmas, yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, 0x, Merry Christmas to you. Alright, well, fun hanging out, fun chilling. I'm probably gonna go to bed and pass out like a goober because I have been up for so long, I've been so tired, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll definitely see you on Friday. Bye!